It's going to be what it's going to be. £5 of courage, buddy. Base 10 pants with a gold tee. It's a war dance, a victory step. Of all stances, a gift if you insist it's my rap. John Cena trademark, y'all are so. Talk about the bread you make, but don't know the recipe for dough, though. Aiming guns in all your photos, that's a no. When this pop, your lip lock, your big talk's a blatant no show. See what happens when the ice age melt. You see, monetary status is not what matters, but it helps. I rock a timepiece by Benny, if any. The same reason y'all can love me is the same reason y'all condemn me. A man's measured by the way that he thinks, not clothing lines, ice links, leather, and minks. I spent 20 plus years seeking knowledge of self. So for now, it's the Cobra Twist podcast.
Yes, welcome to episode
I want to kill
58.
myself. Welcome
It is,
back.
it is 2028. This has just
It's
come out.
oh yeah, man. We're,
As,
we're
as
running
we're,
at like a month behind right now. I mean, it's wow.
we love consistency. We love it.
I have the consistency. Oh no, I'm not gonna make that joke.
Oh,
Oh, oh, oh.
it's just me and Daniel right now. We don't know who's going to show up at some point.
Lana is gonna appear at some point, but she's currently being seen to by Britt Baker. Oh wait, no,
DMD.
DMD,
Uh,
because she's a
Jabroni
dentist.
might
Damn it.
also make an appearance. I don't know.
Jabroni mentioned he has some interest in joining us at some point. So that would be
So,
cool.
no idea. Uh,
Hey, Chop.
yeah, it was going on.
What's new?
I want to kill myself.
Oh,
Uh,
that's not new.
do the transition.
uh, the transition?
Transition.
No, I
Right.
didn't know the Ishin was trans. Good for it.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay. Uh,
Starting strong.
all right. So this would be a bad week for news. As of what I've got right here, there are 23 things of news. So we're gonna try. Okay. The first story is the worst one as it goes for explaining what it actually is, because this is the weirdest one.
Uh-uh.
So that thing came out like a week or two ago that the Young Bucks signed new deals with AEW. Now, the
Yeah.
thought was initially that they signed 5 year deals when they started the company, but they didn't. They were 3 year deals with a 2 year extension. So the Young Bucks just activated the extension. So now they're going to be there for 2 more years because it's been three, right?
But don't they, like, own the joint?
Well, they don't own it, but they're like in power. I don't know, whatever.
They're, like,
But
executive vice presidents of talent relations.
yeah, John Laurinaitis is their role. Uh, but
Yeah.
but here's the thing, right? So the Young Bucks signed the same contract that Cody, Brandy, Jericho, Hangman, and Omega did. They all signed the same 3 year and then 2 year extension deal, right?
Right.
So that would mean that the 3 years comes up at the end of this year on December 31st, right? And the
Yeah.
Bucks have added their 2 year extension. Now there were reports that AEW were like looking to re-sign Cody and Omega because they hadn't activated those extensions yet, but they were sure they were going to, and like I don't think they would leave. But
No.
it's weird because Brandy, Jericho, and Hangman would have the same deals as them, and there's been no news about their contracts. So unless something has happened that like I've missed or we don't know about, that would mean that all five of their deals end at the end of the month, and none of them are re-signed.
Oh. Oh, fun. That's,
Now I'm sure Jericho has signed something since then, but I have not
that
heard
sure as hell wasn't his vaccination
anything.
certificate.
But I have not heard anything about Brandy or Hangman signing anything new. So unless
Hmm.
something has happened or they activated them forever ago, their deals should end at the end of the month.
That's funky.
Weird. Imagine if
Yeah.
Brandy left but Cody didn't.
Brandy goes to
Huge
Japan.
loss. I hate Brandy. So that's that story. I'm
Well, that's why she
sure.
should go to Japan then. She wrestle strong style.
Yeah, she go to fucking all Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's just that whole thing. I'm sure something will come out about this for the next episode.
Sorry, I'm just picturing Brandy Rhodes versus Minoru Suzuki.
No,
That's a fun thought.
Jesus. All right.
No, it isn't. I'm turning into Chris. Jesus Christ.
All right. More contract. So we all know Johnny Gargano signed that 1 week extension. So he's under contract for War Games on Sunday.
War games. Sorry.
Yes, and the episode of NXT next week, right? But
I mean, if he eats the pin at War Games, they're not going to have him on NXT, are
oh
they?
yeah, well the thought is that WB are really trying to keep him down. But as of now, he still has not added anything other than that
Yeah,
one
as of 7 p.m. Uh,
British time.
Greenwich Mean Time, December 3rd, Johnny Gargano has not signed a new contract.
It's
So when
gonna
this
be
comes out in
funny.
6 weeks' time,
Yeah, it's gonna be
how's he
really
doing on
funny.
Dynamite, everyone?
When it's like, yeah, he had a great match with Daniel Garcia this week.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, see, the funny thing is, by the time this sees the light of day, he probably is in AEW.
Well, he wouldn't have a no compete because it's the Adam
Yeah,
Cole thing.
exactly. Yeah, his contract expired, so he doesn't have a non-compete.
Yeah. More
How's he
contract
doing in
news.
PWG? How's
He's he just won the Battle of LA, dude. It's January.
yeah.
Uh, um, but in other contract news, Kyle O'Reilly, whose deal I think expires at the end of January or February, uh, was actually surprised that his contract was up so soon because WB normally adds a bunch of extra time onto deals for like injuries and shit. But either they've not added anything to Kyle's or it's very little because his deal, he was just surprised it was up so soon. Because Ciampa's deal was also supposed to end right about this time, but he was hurt so much that they've added like a ton of time onto it.
Yeah, they're gonna be throwing money at the guys they've still got left.
I don't think
Like,
Gargano. This is my prediction as of 2:13 Eastern Standard Time on December 3rd, 2021. I don't think that Gargano or O'Reilly will be there in 3 months' time.
yeah, I don't think Gargano or O'Reilly will be there in 6 weeks' time, or
Well, I don't
six
know what
days' time. No,
breaking just
his
released.
extension runs out on the
Yeah.
10th. Yeah, why don't they release Gargano on the last day of his extension?
90 day.
Yeah, yeah, that would be the funniest thing ever.
Uh,
Just Wednesday night, they're like, "Well, sorry, 90 days now, pal."
uh, yeah, seriously, what I think is going to happen is because O'Reilly and Wagner had that tag match at War Game, and I think they're going to lose, and then they're going to feud, and O'Reilly's going to put Wagner over on his way out. You remember how like Cole put over O'Reilly on his way out? Yeah, O'Reilly's putting over Wagner. Fun.
Based.
Jonathan Gresham was backstage at AEW this week.
Huh.
I'd
Fun.
like to see him there. He's was good in Ring of Honor, but now that that's like dead, I don't know what he is. He'll end up in like Impact or AEW or something. He's really good. I would lean Impact probably because Jordan Grace is in Impact.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That, that could mean
No,
anything.
no, sorry. I just turned on my Xbox and Forza Horizon 5 wants a 100 gigabyte update.
They're, yeah, they just signed all the release people from like from September. New
Yeah.
Forza, new DLC.
The
Uh,
Forza DLC.
yeah, uh, Big Swole is
Scarlet
gone.
Bordeaux.
It's on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Swole's gone from AEW. It was a mutual thing because she
Yeah.
had Crohn's, I think, and also because she didn't want to be there anymore, I guess. So she's not there anymore. Uh,
I mean, like,
I
fair enough.
yeah, I mean, I was never, the biggest Big Swole fan, but I mean, at least it was mutual and they didn't like kick her out or whatever. I saw something that like she hasn't been on TV in like a year. Like she's been on Dark exclusively for like a calendar year, and that's just crazy to
Jesus.
me. Um, yeah, this kind of ties into the recap later, but people backstage at WB and assorted wrestlers were mad at the references on Raw to all the released people. They were just
As
annoyed
they
that it
would
happened.
be when they're
Yeah,
talking about their friends
yeah. I
that
mean, they
got
could be next.
fired. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about that more then, but it's just
It's
like,
somewhat ironic they're keeping Goldberg around when they could be next.
uh,
Ah,
Saudi, haha. Actually, I mean, when you really think about it, the next one isn't super far away because it would be in February, wouldn't
oh Christ.
it? It's not even that far away.
Hmm,
Well, the last one actually wasn't bad. I think I'm just
fucking
it's
thing.
the stigma. And speaking of
Saudi
release people,
Arabia. Fucking.
Nia Jax says that she's unlikely to ever wrestle again, which good.
And every wrestler in the world collectively sighed a big sigh of relief.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to hate on the person, but I mean, maybe I am. But she was just not good in the ring, and she seemed like
Oh
a
man, the bridge of
dickhead.
my nose can sleep considerably safer now, knowing
Yeah,
that it won't be elbowed. Um,
I finally don't have to worry about all that ringing from in my ears.
yeah, my whole yeah.
That
Ah,
yeah, whatever. Taya Valkyrie believes that WB will be sold within the next 5 years. Probably, yeah.
and I believe in world peace, but you know,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The rumors are there, I guess, and these releases only add to them. But I don't
yeah, I mean, the day WWE sells, because Vince is stubborn. I
know.
think that
Well, he'll probably be dead by the time they sell.
yeah, the day WWE sells is either one of three things. The day pigs will fly.
Which, I mean, that could
Uh,
be any day now.
yeah. The day there was peace in the Middle East,
Well, that could no, it couldn't.
or or the day Vince McMahon himself keels over and dies.
Yeah, thanks for that Middle East thing, by the way.
You're more than welcome
Yeah.
anytime.
uh, yeah, I don't.
Thanks,
I
Vince, for the Middle East thing.
yeah, appreciate all the Saudi shows, brother. Love them. So I want to spend every Thursday afternoon watching a Saudi pay per view. Um, but because when you think about it, it's crazy that WWE is like I think one of the bigger companies in the world that's not owned by a larger corporation on top of it. Like
Oh yeah,
just weird. But I feel like it'll happen eventually to like probably NBC or some shit like that.
yeah, or Disney. That would be
On
fun.
I don't think they'll. Disney's like I know they have like edgier stuff, but I think wrestling is kind of like too much for them.
Disney has fucking Sons of Anarchy. I think they can deal
Yeah, but
with
that's a
the.
TV show.
I
I
think they
don't
can deal
because
with Vinnie Mac's Grap Funhouse.
no, I think because wrestling's like a live event that tours. Like I think that you'd have it's be a big undertaking to get all that shit. I don't know. Beth
Sons of
Phoenix is
Anarchy is pretty hardcore. Like
Beth Phoenix, who's in Sons of Anarchy, actually. She's leaving NXT
she is.
commentary after War Game.
She's in
She's
Sons
not.
of Anarchy.
Yeah, no, she's not. It's a whatever. She's gonna stay in the company, but she's not gonna be doing commentary anymore. Which I mean, I like her on commentary, so I don't. I hope they don't replace her with like somebody shit, um, like Corey Graves. That would be unfortunate. Byron, maybe that'd be bad. I would say they should bring back what
Who?
Byron.
Byron.
Yes, Byron Sexton. Um, I would say they bring back
Joe
Nigel.
Byron Saxton.
I'd say they bring back Nigel, but one, he's in the UK, and two, then you'd have two heel commentators with Vic Joseph. So that's probably not the best
Oh Christ.
combo. Uh, this one's funny. Some backstage officials at WWE believe that Tony Khan is buying tickets for AEW shows, hence their higher ticket sales in the same arenas that WWE are running.
And I believe in world peace.
I believe that one day the Middle East will reconcile. Uh, yeah, that it's just it's such a dumb
Sorry,
thing.
don't mind me cracking open some Pringles to make this less samey. All right.
Yeah. Uh, all right, Anthony Fantano. Let me know how you feel about that new Limp Bizkit record.
10 out of 10.
Uh, but this is actually tied into the ticket thing. Dynamite this week had its lowest viewership on Wednesday since May, and Rampage from last week had the lowest rating it's ever had. Which
Wow.
is it's weird because like I think the TV ratings going down is kind of a shock, I would say, because they brought in so much. And it's
Mm.
weird how like it's worse now than it was. Like I don't.
Oh yeah, this is what I said in the chat. How do you bring in Brian Danielson and have your ratings go down?
Yeah, like and all those people are like, oh well, because I the Rampage ratings obviously aren't going to be crazy because it's in like a shit time slot. But
Yeah.
I think they only are getting like 500K now, which is like even bad for that. Like that's
Mm.
rough. Um, and then like the Raw, NXT, SmackDown ratings kind of just like go up a little or down a little every week. Like there's no real drastic change there because even Raw like a few months ago was hitting like these record lows every week, but it's not even hitting that anymore. So
No.
kind of weird how like they flipped because I saw a thing that the NXT ratings were actually up this week.
Mm.
So I don't know. I maybe I mean because I went there like a month ago. I think AEW probably has a better live show, like if you're there, which would mean the ticket sales are higher. But I guess not everybody just wants to watch it on TV every week, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh, man, this is the jabroni one. What you sent something in the chat? Get it? Come on, jabroni. I'll skip to the next one and then come back to that because I want him to be in here for it. Uh, WWE launches a next in line program to bring in college athletes to WWE.
Yeah.
I don't know why they can't just use indie wrestlers. Like I don't.
Because they're
It
vanilla
doesn't.
midgets.
Yeah, I don't know. Like they, it's just such a weird thing. Like they're just let them be football players or whatever. You don't need every wrestler to be like Brock Lesnar. You know, like that's
I mean, personally, I think it would be a massive improvement if
well,
every wrestler was
what?
like Brock Lesnar.
But then you'd have weeks with nobody on the show.
Oh. Remember Raw on strike? Yeah, that'd be every third week.
Yeah, I you know
Yeah.
what? That was actually all right.
Yeah, I like that episode.
Yeah, actually, you know what? You might have an idea there.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's it. Hire like every college football player in America, so I can
Kind
get
of the
CM Punk on
NXT.
commentary every week.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your blazer?
WB apparently want to drop the cruiserweight title, and
So
uh,
do I.
I get it because it just I made a post about this like a few months back or whatever, but I just don't think there's any reasoning for the belt existing anymore. Like just in general, I don't think we need cruiserweight titles because almost every
Mm,
wrestler is a fucking cruiserweight. It's like because I said it in that post, but in the '90s, like you needed a cruiserweight title because all of your top guys were like fucking huge. But now, like Finn Balor's been a world champion and he's a cruiserweight. So it's like I
yeah.
like I think everybody in the undisputed era is a cruiserweight. So like you don't you just don't need it anymore. But the rumor is that they might replace it with a Joe Gacy belt, basically, where he just defends it against random people every week. Uh
I think they should bring back the hardcore title.
no, they have that. It's a
Yeah,
24/7 title, Daniel.
of course. My bad. Same thing, different face.
I'd actually probably like it if they just moved that to NXT. Like they just had like on
No,
a
you
house show, just somebody from NXT run out and win the belt, and then just keep it in NXT forever. I think that'd probably be better.
does it have to be on a house show?
Just doing a Raw, like Tony
Yeah.
comes in and rolls up like Dana Brooke.
Everyone else is afraid to hit a woman, but not the Italian.
No, not
He's just
Tony. Tony doesn't do it. Tony, it's a fucking pile driver. Give me
Tony
the
hits a
belt.
Canadian destroyer on Dana Brooke. That's
Holds the belt for 8 months. Uh,
just go for Bruno Sammartino numbers.
yeah.
It's just 12 years as 24/7 champion.
Man, it might not it might words might not even be the worst thing for that belt.
No, it would be okay.
All right, well, Jabroni read my thing. He's not coming in here, so. Oh,
Oh!
hey,
Oh, Craig doesn't mess up when you join. That's the only reason why I didn't join earlier. I was scared I would mess up the whole
no,
recording.
it's fine.
Nah, it's good. I've got that figured out. We're all good.
Yeah,
Nice.
we were just talking about Tony hitting a Canadian destroyer on Dana Brooke.
A what? A who? I'm sorry, I'm not prepared. What number is this? What's going on? Happy CTE,
I don't know
guys.
what number it is, brother. This gets assigned a number when it goes through the software.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
so we were
yeah.
talking
Sorry.
about the cruiserweight title, and we somehow turned that into Tony D'Angelo winning the 24/7 title.
Oh, D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Not
Oh, yeah. I
Khan.
just said Tony, didn't
Yeah. First one was Khan.
Soprano.
Or
Yeah.
Soprano. Yeah, but AEW Dick Sucker gotta go to Khan first.
James Gandolfini rises from the grave.
A Canadian destroyer on Dana Brooke. I mean,
So
the guy never had the makings of a varsity athlete, but boy, can he hit a Canadian destroyer.
he's not getting signed to NXT then.
I
Yeah.
love not even 2 minutes in, we got a Sopranos quote in.
Yeah. Well, here's the story I was talking about, and this is just heartbreaking. WWE has postponed their January Canadian tour.
God damn it! Fuck God! Well, you guys, I fucking hate life, man. Like I just called myself an AEW Dick Sucker, but here I was just ready to go to the Federation show.
See, it's funny because at the beginning, Daniel said he wanted to kill himself. And then I said I wanted to kill myself. And now you said that you hate life. So everybody's just having a good time.
We're all having fun here. It's all about
Well,
fun.
Trifecta. It's a triad. Hey!
the
Call
Jersey
Ryan
Triad.
Kavanaugh!
Hey,
Here's the
everyone,
reason
what's your favorite Metallica song? Mine is Enter the Sandman. Boo-dee-dee-dee-doo, boo-dee-dee-dee-doo.
Down South Slam.
All right,
Here's the
Chop.
reason.
Why am I not going to Monday Night Raw?
Apparently, the reason you're not going to Raw, Jabroni, is because it's going to be January and there is a potential for there to be a really bad storm and for their trucks to get stuck in Canada. So, and the reason why that's so important is because the Rumble is like 6 days later, and if they don't have their trucks, they're fucked. So they just aren't running.
I mean, it is Canada. They do
In
have like
January.
roads there. This isn't Siberia.
We do got roads, but how icy they are, it really varies.
Well, you gotta think those are like big ass trucks too. So like,
I've seen ice road truckers. They'll be
Oh
fine.
yeah, right? Okay, just go Ice Road Truckers.
Yeah.
Come on.
Here's my Ice Road Truckers parody.
That frustrates me. I was so excited. And I was like, you know what? Go home show before the Rumble? Bound to be something. Maybe I'll get an
Goldberg.
Edge. Maybe I'll get a Goldberg. Maybe I'll get a Taker. Maybe I'll get a Tony D'Angelo call up. Like, Who knows? It's the go home show, but no, now we're giving it to fucking Toledo. Like, what the fuck? How many shows have they had this year already? I'm gonna look.
Ohio. It's always Ohio.
It's all, yeah, like, god damn it. So have fun, any Toledo listeners on this podcast. Have fun with
We got
my
like
Monday
6
Night
listens
Raw
an
show.
episode.
You're probably
Like,
gonna get a threat from a viewer.
And now
One
it's
of our 8 fans actually happens to be a Toledo native.
All from Toledo.
Yeah.
and now it's September 30th, and who knows? That's gonna be a butt fuck nothing show now. At least it was the go home show before the Rumble before, but now it's a September show. What's going on in September? Maybe we'll get a superstar shakeup. Who knows? Post SummerSlam, maybe we'll get a draft.
What date is it in September?
Yeah, September 30th was my, I think so. Yeah, whatever Monday that's.
You don't want to.
You
You
get the
don't see the
9/11
bill.
video package.
Oh, September
What's the
24th.
point?
Apologies. Yeah, right. Do we get a like? I want to see a 9/11 video package saluting the troops. Like, I would love to watch that live.
Nah, maybe they'll do the tribute to the troops.
Oh,
Remember though, it was a national tragedy.
What? Why are you laughing? Walk through blood and
9/11.
Oh my god! I even work at the arena, and I was so looking forward to being there as a drunk participant instead of like securing the drunks.
You could have brought your beach ball.
Exactly, I could have been like that guy. I was so ready to be. Like, I had my CM Punk shirt, my Chop Block Show sign.
God damn it!
No.
The brand is suppressed again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the real reason why. It's just
I mean, I don't know why you're not excited because he'll be building to the next Saudi show right about that.
Oh Christ! Oh yeah, you'll get Goldberg.
I'll still get Goldberg. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I wonder.
Might get Triple H.
By September 24th, 2022, do you think Disney will have bought it already?
We were just talking about that.
You'll get Mickey Mouse. Hey!
Oh my god, oh my god, guys. Goofy just won the 24/7.
I think the best thing about Disney perhaps buying WWE is that every week Raw could be hosted by the Muppets.
That's
the new guest host era.
Well, we're going to be talking about one of those guest hosts later.
Oh.
Are you hanging around, jabroni, or are you? Did you just think for that?
I could hang around.
All right, bet. Let's fucking go. Where was that on this?
Yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah, this is breaking from Lana Explosions today.
Speak of the devil, and Margaret Thatcher shall arrive.
Oh.
Lana Explosions has just come online on the Discord.
I have noticed that cell phone pop up right under. Is it underneath me? Above me. Right above.
Okay.
We will be joined by the Explosion shortly.
All right, but here's the breaking news from Lana Explosions. Cite your sources. The Elias repackage, right? So when they were doing those graveyard,
hey, hold on.
What?
I sent that screenshot.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, Lana is WrestleVotes. That's.
Oh yeah, that's canon now, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so the Elias repackage, the vignettes where they had him like burying all his shit or whatever, was actually just a metaphor because he's gonna get buried when he comes back. But no, they had no plan. They had no end goal. Shocker, I know. And the latest concept they had was, according to whatever the tweet was something like Randy Savage.
Hold on.
But they scrapped it. They scrapped it, and now there are no plans again.
Let me get this straight. WWE started a storyline with no plans.
Yes.
And then scrapped it after realizing they had no plans.
You remember the Rusev and Lana divorce? You remember Retribution, the SmackDown hacker?
Remember Rusev being a cock? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's canon. The same with Miro, actually. He's still in his character.
Poor fella.
Poor guy. Oh yeah. So according to some advertisements from some house shows later this month,
Uh-oh.
and the internal plans for day one, Becky Lynch
Ish.
is still going to be the Raw Women's Champion after Raw. So Liv is not winning the belt. And
Okay.
spoiler.
As I thought.
What's happening at day one? What are the matches looking like for day one?
There's
Because we're like
one match right now.
a month out.
There's one match. It's Big E versus Rollins versus Owens.
Oh yeah, okay. And Big
I'm
E's
assuming we're
probably
just gonna get
retaining.
Becky Liv again. That I'm guessing
Yeah.
it's in a DQ or some shit, and we get Becky Liv at day one. Which
Yeah, I'm
hey,
hoping they have look. I love Big E, right?
yeah,
But I'd love to see Rollins win that
you
belt.
know what I think is gonna happen? I think you do that triple threat, and then Becky Liv at day one. Becky retains, Rollins wins the belt, and then you just have them team up again.
Oh shit.
Against
Because
Baron
they're
Corbin and
working the
Lacey
same gimmick.
Evans.
They're doing the same gimmick, just like
Oh, they are
apart from
kind
each
of,
other.
yeah.
So true.
So just put them together. Bring back Lacey should be back soon. Get Corbin over on Raw. There you go.
Yeah, there
Let's
you
Get
fucking do it
go.
Madcap
all
in there too.
over again.
Madcap's yeah, Madcap's like fucking Lacey on the low. Corbin doesn't know. Then Lacey's gone again because she has another.
Woo!
It's just a
Yeah,
continuous cycle of the Federation.
Where does Ric Flair fit in all of
Oh yeah,
no,
he needs to pop ups.
no,
that?
no. They retcon it to where it was actually Riddick Moss that what do you think he was doing when he wasn't on TV?
Jesus
Gosh.
Christ.
The Young Bucks win the PWI Tag Team Top 50.
What the fuck is that?
PWI does these lists every year that for
Oh,
some reason come out in like September that are like top 500 male wrestlers, top whatever women's, top tag teams. Um
And the
and it's
men's one, it's always either like Okada
well, it's
or Omega
kayfabe.
or like
It's like a
yeah.
kayfabe list. So the Bucks won the top spot, and then all the guys under them were like the Usos were like at 4, but I didn't even read the thing, so I don't.
who won in 2000? Batista won in 2005.
Yeah, it's a kayfabe list.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just said it's a kayfabe list. That's true, but like,
Yeah,
he's boring as shit right now.
Where were the Lucha Brothers on that list, by the way?
I think they were like 2 or 3.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
It
At
was
least they
like
were like 7.
well, the top 5 was the Bucks, the Lucha Bros, the Usos, and then I think
Okay.
there was a New Japan team and a team from Stardom. So I got to ask Kyle about the Stardom one.
Yeah, I mean that.
Oh yeah, breaking news, guys. Roads to the Top renewed for second season.
God
Oh,
damn it!
fuck's sake.
I
All right,
can't wait.
what's the worst show? Chris Lee Knows Best or Road to the Top?
NXT 2.0.
You're just a noob.
Oh,
Wednesdays at 7 p.m. On
It's on
USA.
Tuesdays. And it's at 8.
It's a Tuesday.
I I watched one episode of Road to the Top, and Cody is just so shit. He's so
Down south
bad.
slanging.
He is down south doing something.
He's down south, but he ain't slanging.
Yeah.
Wale, how about that fella? Huh?
well,
Uh,
go Wale.
Impact Wrestling are releasing Slammiversary, which remember happened.
Oh,
Which happened.
oh.
No, wait. Slammiversary, which happened in July. They're releasing it now on VHS.
No, you're kidding, right?
No, it's not a joke.
The cover looks so shit.
Oh, it's coming on VHS. What?
Yeah, it's gonna be a very
Do people
limited
even
run.
have VHS players anymore?
No, I mean, well,
That's
here's
the
a fun
second
fact,
Federation.
right? Because like people have released like things on VHS as like a novelty nowadays.
Oh yeah,
GCW.
people release things on like cassette tape all the time as like
Yeah,
novelties.
GCW just did it a couple weeks ago for Joey
yeah,
Janela's Spring Break.
The last AC/DC album came out on cassette. Like
Yeah, and
it's a
like
cool like retro thing, I
yeah,
guess.
and it's
But
a funny thing, but it doesn't make any sense because it's Slammiversary, which like wasn't
Why?
that notable of a show. Like the main event was Omega versus Callahan.
and it was also 6 months ago.
Yeah, like they said it's a limited run because nobody's fucking buying
Yeah,
it.
it's a limited run, but you'll still be able to find it in stores next Christmas.
You think they'd be
Um,
in stores?
uh,
It's like how PWG still sells all their shit on DVDs like 8 months after it happens. Like that's the
yeah.
worst thing about PWG.
I mean, AEW, I'm pretty sure sells their shows on DVD, but it's usually like a couple weeks after it happens.
I don't know. But here's a fun fact, actually, and this will pop your brony. The last WWE show that was released on VHS was SummerSlam 2005, which
We were almost there.
the main
Almost there.
event was Shawn Michaels and Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
Oh,
I
it did
can't
come
wait.
crashing down and it did hurt inside.
I can't wait. We are currently we're currently in July, so we're
Yeah,
almost there.
we're recording this in July 2005.
Yes, yes, we are. Wait, that build, holy shit, that build is awesome for Sean and Hogan. Hey guys, wow,
Yeah, the
such
match
exhilarating
made him
stuff.
5 stars. Uh,
Worthy of it being the last DVD.
Randy Orton and Natalia, two people that I would not put together, have made it into the Guinness World Records because Randy Orton holds the record for the most pay-per-view matches worked by a man, and Natalia holds it for the most worked by a woman. So now they are in the Guinness World Record book.
Did you say woman?
Yes.
uh,
Natalia
Natalia
did
is my
something, guys.
favorite woman.
She
Oh
did
man,
something, guys.
Italia's
Randy
Saudi
Woman.
Arabia fan base must be excited right now.
Orton also broke another record because now he holds the record for the most matches on Raw, which he took over from Kane.
It's also funny because he also holds the record for most times accidentally said the N word.
Yeah. Bam. Oh. Uh, Walter is returning to WXW to face Cara Noir for their anniversary show, which is the first time Walter's worked an indie event in like 2 years.
Can you even
And
call WXW an indie company at this point? Like they're pretty
it's
big,
yeah, but they're not,
and aren't
whatever.
they like basically owned by WWE at this
Kinda,
point? Yeah,
a
it's like
little.
ICW.
A little, yeah, but there's still a big push to move Walter to the States to either the main roster or NXT.
I'd love to see Walter on the main roster. I think
I would too. I think if they like fully committed to it, he could be really.
if they committed to him being this like lunatic and just goes around slapping people in the chest,
Well, you know
I
what
think
I
it would be
thought would
really good.
be cool, right? And I thought Legato would be Von Wagner and Kyle O'Reilly, but I thought it would be cool if Legato won the belts and then Walter came to the U.S. like pissed because Imperium lost the tag titles. Like I thought that would be a cool
Oh, yeah, that'd
thing,
be pretty
but
sick.
but then Von Wagner won. So
Let's
Yeah.
go.
yeah, last two
That
stories,
was
and
slanging.
these are both very funny. The last two.
Oh,
Uh,
finally.
Stephanie McMahon wins Corporate Leadership Award.
Like a Fed owned award or just like a
No, like
general
some
award?
random like corporate shit that she won because record profits.
And she
Welcome to the
invented
Queendom.
woman wrestling.
She
She
invented
totally
women.
did. Yeah, just women in general.
Yeah.
There would be no Eve in Adam and Eve without Stephanie McMahon.
Oh man, what a shame.
The Garden of Eden is actually just the Queendom.
With the king's about to.
King's Badge. They relinquished the crown.
Yes, the Garden of Eden is now the Capital Wrestling Center. Uh, um, and then the last story. This is the guest host we were talking about. Freddie Prinze Jr., also known as
Oh,
Fred in Scooby Doo, has talked about wanting to start his own wrestling promotion because he has a lot of money and he's a wrestling fan. Well,
Because
he
he has
is a
a lot of
wrestling
money.
fan, and he was actually on the WB writing team at one point, which I did not know.
How much
And
money do you make for being the one from Scooby Doo?
well,
Scooby Doo 2 is a really good movie, though.
he was in other movies. It wasn't just Scooby Doo.
I wasn't aware he was in other
He
movies. So,
was in.
like,
He was in. I know
as
what you
far
did
as
not.
I'm aware, he was only the guy from Scooby Doo too. How much
He's
money did that make him? You think?
well. He's also married to Daphne from that movie, so just double it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, so they're sharing their Scooby Doo 2 money at that point. Joint income account. Scooby Doo 2 goes
File
into
separate
each.
taxes.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So that. But then he said in another part of the interview that Triple H was actually very against pushing Jeff Hardy in 2008.
well, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Who,
It's Triple
sorry?
H.
Oh, Triple
Freddie
H.
Prinze.
Yes. Yes. Freddie Prinze said that?
Yeah. He said in 2000, because when Jeff like finally got
One,
to the main event in like
yeah, and
2008, 2009.
Armageddon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my favorite match ever when he won the belt. Like, it's legitimately my favorite match.
The Chop Block Show
I
lore
could
there for
believe him
ourselves.
just casually hearing that while he's walking to the writer's room or something. Just like
Hunter's talking to Sean like, I'm telling you, I'm not putting
exactly.
over that fucking tag belt.
And then his ears perked up, and he's like, "I gotta solve this mystery."
This guy was the fucking light heavyweight champion. I'm not putting him over. What a jobber.
And he would have been champion too if it wasn't for that meddling trips.
God.
Why is Scooby Doo 2 only at 22%? It should be way higher.
Because
It's
people like to hate on the work of God.
yeah, that's so true. Like it, that's a piece of greatness right there.
That's a religious artwork right
It
there. I would
really is.
frame that and put it in every room in my.
I am
That
gonna
should
show
be in
my
the
children that
Vatican.
every Sunday. We will
It
sit
should
down
be
and
in the
watch
it
that.
should be in the archives under the Vatican, along with like the records of children who. No, I'm not
Oh,
gonna. I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
uh,
Uh,
oh.
hey, how about that next segment?
hey, how about that recap?
Oh wait, I got a
Hey.
new message from Pope Frank. Oh God,
Are
you
there
guys
Hey,
trends
remember
Pope
when?
Francis, how you
still?
doing?
You guys remember when people would see like that he would like models on Instagram
Yeah.
on the Pope account? On the Pope account.
He's just like me.
This happened like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
We all know popes are. I mean, at least she's of age.
Unusual for him. I
Mm,
mean,
it's a woman too. Uh,
yeah, I know.
Liked by Francis. Happy Tuesday.
yeah, I'm like, all right, here's my SmackDown review, liked by Pope Francis.
Vatican. Hey man, we really gotta get Pope Francis stop liking this Chop Block Show reviews, man. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
You ever think someone at the Vatican has seen our posts?
I think there's
Definitely.
like 9 people that live there, so at least one of them.
Yeah, one of them
Yeah.
is part of the cesspool IGWC.
Oh
Yes,
Christ.
we are the biggest in Toledo, Ohio, and the Vatican.
Reaching demos here.
Yeah. The
The
key
yeah,
demo is Toledo, Ohio, and the Vatican.
in the 0 to 17 democracy.
Oh
Ah!
fuck! God damn it!
Next segment.
God
Next
damn it!
segment.
The kingdom, the king's brother, the curse of crime. Kingdom of the king's brother.
So did you take any notes for any of these shows, buddy?
I have dynamite.
Right. I can do all the other ones.
That's fine. You do that.
All right. Here's my SmackDown review.
Jesus, start with
So
SmackDown. Oh my!
yeah, Roman cut a promo where this is so dumb. Caleb Braxton, right, was like, "Oh, Brock's gonna get off his suspension soon," and then Paul was like, "No, he's not. You lied." And then he was like, "I'm gonna get you fired because you lied." And then they were acting like they were actually gonna fire their one good announcer they have left. That's not that Kevin guy on Raw, and
Oh, yeah, that
like,
Irish fucker.
yeah, like that guy. But
Yeah.
yeah, but they were acting like they were gonna fire Kayla. So that was the running thread of the night was Kayla Braxton. Uh, let's see.
Fighting for a job.
Yeah. It's also a really weird shot where Paul like walked up behind her. It was creepy. Uh, anyway, Drew
Yeah, I hate the
McIntyre.
whole Paul Heyman, Kayla Braxton bit as well. It's
Same.
starting to get annoying.
I thought it was funny as like a little running gag, but now that they put it in like storylines, it's like stop doing.
Yeah.
Jeffrey and Drew beat Madcap and Corbin in a match that happened. Let's see. What? My I get it now. My review said Angle beat Boogs. I didn't know what that meant, and then I realized it was Angel Garza. It's like Angle. I thought it meant like Damian Priest right there.
Yeah. I can be your angle or your devil.
So he beat Rick Boogs. Charlotte threw a pie at Tony Storm because we had
Oh
to
God.
put over the new
Hey.
talent. That was such a dumb. That's like the shit that people complain about at Charlotte, and then she's like, "Ah, what are you talking about?" It's like that shit. That's what we're talking.
Charlotte Flair, much like The Rock, loves pie.
I don't think that's. Never mind. What
Hey,
happened?
hey. Remember the pie by The Rock where he says that racist thing?
Sasha and Naomi beat Shayna and Natalia. So I got a question for you guys. When do you think we'll find out why Sonya hates Naomi?
I mean, I could speculate.
I think it's going to be at the September 24th episode of Raw.
Yes, indeed. We're all pushing that forward or pushing that back, not forward, until the September 24th
Yeah,
episode.
they were gonna reveal it at that Raw, but they're pushing it all the way back.
It has to be in Canada. Whatever the bit is, it will only work in front of a Canadian audience.
Yeah, it will only
It's
pop
Bizarro
Canadian
Land.
fans or Bizarro Land. Yeah.
They'll love Sonya. Yeah, I honestly don't. I don't think. I think it's like the Elias thing. I don't think there is a reason. Like,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
haven't figured it out yet. I don't think.
exactly. They're just
I think
gonna
they're
keep.
making it up as they go along, and inevitably Vince McMahon's gonna go. Why does she hate her?
Sonya's gonna go black. No,
yeah. I'm glad you said it. I was waiting for someone else to take that punchline out of my mouth there.
and then, oh yeah, the battle royal. So they did a Black Friday battle royal or whatever, and the winner got to
Oh
face
dear.
Roman.
May the
Oh,
Lord help us all.
Well, I think it's
yeah.
interesting because I don't think they said when they're facing Roman. Like they didn't say it was at day one. They just said they'd get a shot against Roman. But so before the match, we find out that Drew didn't make the football team. So he comes out with his
That's so
sword.
fucking stupid. I hated that so much.
He tries to kill Angel Garza. Like with this fucking hey Lana.
Hi. Did you guys not hear me yell "What's up, fuckers"? Or no?
I did not.
No.
Yeah, so Drew tries to kill Angel Garza with his sword.
You know what I think would be funny with the Drew thing, right?
He kills somebody.
If 1 week he does actually
No.
like one week he finds out he isn't on the Monday Night Raw football team, and he just comes out and just skewers someone with the sword.
Right.
This is how you write off the Sonya angle. Just have him stabbed.
Just have Drew come out and just turn someone into like a human cocktail. Just yeah,
Healed her.
yeah. Just turn someone into like the olive that goes into. That'd be funny.
Would it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the sword is made of like some sort of plastic, whatever.
Oh, it's like pop metal. It's not anything expensive.
He
Fucking
almost
party
hit
city ass
Garza.
bullshit. That's what it is.
No, it looks sturdy enough. It looks like it has some weight to it, but it's like tin. It's like pop metal.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not.
he actually almost hit Garza with it. I was actually kind of scared for a
Trust
second.
me, as someone who used to shop regularly for replica swords, it looks like it's just cheap metal. It's not. So you know.
What are
So
you,
in
Kevin Patrick?
your expert opinion, what would happen if he did hit Angel Garza? Would it break,
Angel Garza would have died.
or would Angel Garza have
Angel
died?
Garza would get a small bruise, and the
He would
sword would
become an
likely bend.
angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would pop to see that.
But anyway, the match happens, and Jeff Hardy wins the match. Like the bell rings, he wins the
I
match,
hated this.
and he I don't know if they played his music, but like he
And
was
the
celebrating.
announcer, they play his music. The bell rings. They play his music. He gets up on the ropes, and the announcer goes, "And your winner, Jeff Hardy."
Yeah, and then Sammy, that
Yeah,
fuck, comes in the ring, throws Jeff out, and then they just play Sammy like, ring the bell, Sammy, right? Because here's one thing, right? WB overuses that person goes out of the ring bit in
Oh, I
like
hate it.
every fucking match.
Yeah.
Like it's the worst spot. But if you're gonna do it, it has to make sense, like to an extent, right? So
and they had already announced Jeff as the winner. Generally, that's
well,
final.
then on the YouTube clip they edit that out. The bell doesn't ring in the YouTube clip.
Oh my god, of course they did.
So the ring guy fucked up. That's what happened. But right.
He was too invested into the story and forgot
Okay.
that Sammy
Yeah,
was there.
he forgot it was
Exactly.
a fake show.
He worked
But
himself into a shoot. That's
yeah. But here's the thing, right? Thing about like what AEW did with the Riho thing. Riho went out of the ring. Nobody noticed. And when Ruby won, that was it. Like Ruby won the match. Nobody noticed that Riho was gone. The match was over. And with this shit, I think it would have worked if Jeff just won and nobody noticed Sammy got out. So then Sammy can play up on the conspiracy shit. Like I never got eliminated. I was out of the ring.
yeah.
Match, right?
It would
Or
make
even
sense.
what?
I'm starting to have second thoughts about who our mole to the Fed is, because that would have been a great booking decision, Chop. So I am now suspicious of you and not Chris anymore.
Sussy.
I
Don't
think it just would
fucking
have. I think it would have been better. Or even if right, they do it exactly the same, but they tell Sammy they don't ring the bell for Sammy. They're like, "No, dude, Jeff won the match." Like, I think that would have been. This fucking sucked. SmackDown was awful.
And then it gets fucking more stupid when, hey, Brock's back.
Brock, yeah,
Oh
remember
my
that guy?
god. Yeah.
Saw his show in 2 months.
Nah, see, I'm excited to have Brock Lesnar back. In fact, I will be watching SmackDown tonight just for Brock Lesnar.
I forgot SmackDown's tonight.
I will watch the highlights.
Afterwards.
I'll be forcing myself
Same.
to stay
Hey,
awake just to see Brock Lesnar, and then I will go to bed.
Shout out to capitalism.
The
Yeah.
capitalism, the home of capitalism.
The Cobra Twist podcast, the home of capitalist pig dogs.
Rampage.
Hey, quick question though. Since I wasn't here for the news at all, what was the reason for the Canada shows getting canceled?
They're scared of snow.
They're scared of fucking snow.
Are you serious? What pussy?
100%.
Yeah, because the Rumble is 6 days after that show, and they're scared they're gonna get stuck in Canada.
Oh yeah, but nobody gave a shit when it happened in Saudi Arabia.
And can confirm it is sunny right now. So hey, we're almost a month away. Could have been. That's looking up, but who knows? Maybe it's good. Maybe they know something I don't. Maybe Vince can predict the weather.
maybe Vince McMahon is
Maybe.
controlling the weather. Yeah,
Exactly.
Another quick question. Did anybody just hear me yell very loudly and call somebody a cocksucker, or did Discord cut that out?
I think Discord cut that out, but thanks for
that thing where
relaying
like you yell
Okay.
loud enough that it's quiet.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Rampage happened.
Rampage.
Rampage, baby.
The Undisputed Era beat the Best Friends, and I don't like Orange Cassidy.
Let's
fucking
go.
hate
We
him.
know you don't like Orange Cassidy.
I'm on the jabroni train with Orange Cassidy. He fucking sucks.
Fucking sucks,
Oh,
eh?
hey, I did take notes for that.
He's not funny.
Oh well.
It's not funny anymore. Like you're out there too much to do it now. Get the fuck.
Oh, don't worry, it gets worse on Dynamite. But
yeah, don't say so.
But that happened, and then Britt. Oh yeah, Riho beat Britt right with a fucking roll up, which is how every Britt Baker match ends, with a fucking roll up. And I'm not annoyed Riho won, but like I don't know what the point of this was to bring up the All Out thing like 3 months after the fact.
Yeah, I don't like champions getting pinned by roll-ups either. Fucking sucks.
Yeah, and then everybody in the replies are defending it, like, "Oh, this never happens. It's a rare occurrence." Like, it's still shit.
Still a champion. Still kind of
Stop
stupid.
defending it. And then the main event was Eddie Kingston versus Daniel Garcia, and it was very good.
Who's done Raw?
You sound so depressed in admitting that a Daniel Garcia match
No,
was good.
I only don't like I didn't like him when he showed up because he was aligned with Everrise. Now I it's more of an unfortunate side effect to Daniel Garcia.
It's an unfortunate side effect.
Like I like him.
For
I
me,
think he's a good
he's still guilty by association.
Yeah, like I like him, but whenever he gets rid of those fucks, will be my favorite. I'll do Raw and NXT.
Yeah, I got Dynamite. Don't worry.
Raw, yeah. Seth and Finn opened, and that was good. It was a good match. And then so they did the contract signing with Becky and Liv. And,
oh, good Lord!
Right, Liv Morgan. Right, she can cut a promo when she's just talking. When she's reading off the words in her head, it's really bad. Like she can't cut a scripted promo. She just can't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
And they made reference to the releases and blamed it on a kayfabe character, which was fun.
Of course, yeah.
It's like when they blamed Rob sucking on Baron Corbin a few years ago.
That was bizarre. Going back at it, where they just fucking shamed them in our ring about how bad their own show was.
Yeah, like they love Baron Corbin, like so. I don't know. That it was just a shit segment. What was next? What was this? RK Bro beat Ziggler, and I hate the Raw tag. I hate every team in the division. It's so bad. Edge showed up again and cut a promo with Mike Mazzano.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Who's mad? I want to hear who's mad.
I think it's Jabroni.
All right, go ahead, Jabroni.
The Miz, man. Like I said in the chat, the Miz has get the fuck out of here energy for me, like with Ziggler. It's just too long, too much for too long. Was it 2017 his US title reign?
Yeah,
That was
like
the last
16,
time.
17.
Yeah, that was the last time I was invested in him. He cut, I think, one good promo that I enjoyed during his title reign. Besides that, I hated that. And then Talking Smack too with Brian. But those are like but besides that, his in ring, like he's just like same as Ziggler, just the same shit to me.
Yeah, like
for
I hate
almost a decade.
I think the thing with Miz is that he has been gone for a few months and he's not with Morrison anymore. So I think I can come to like him again. But I was so tired of his shit with Morrison. Like it was
that was so fucking dumb.
It was so dead by the time that ended.
Yeah, like I think the beginning of that run, like in 2019 or whatever, was good. But as soon as it was the feud with Braun. Remember that?
Oh Christ! It was.
That was when the Miz died for me, and that was like a year and a half ago.
I'm just happy Maurice is back.
I don't know why you like Maurice.
She's hot.
She's wrestled 3 matches in 10 years.
Ooh wee.
Don't give a shit.
Ooh wee.
Here's the thing, right? Bold take. Maurice and Beth Phoenix.
I just got that.
Maurice and Beth Phoenix are only highly regarded because they were the best in a women's division that was garbage.
Factual. I can get on that.
Yeah.
Beth is only in the Hall of Fame because of that. If she was around now, she's like fucking Lacey Evans. Like
I don't know. She was good.
What did she do?
She was in the Royal Rumble. She eliminated the Great Khali.
Oh yeah.
She did that, remember?
Yep.
No,
That
I
happened.
agree though. She stuck out at a time where no one stuck out.
She
Like,
stuck out because she was a wrestler. She wasn't a
exactly.
model.
She
She
But
wasn't a
stuck
that
out
diva.
because she was a
I'm not
woman
saying
who
she's
was
not
strong.
ugly. I'm just saying she wasn't like a fitness model they turned into a shit wrestler. Like
exactly.
he was an actual wrestler.
And now there's just a lot of good women's wrestlers where I can agree with that. Where
Yeah,
who knows
so
how
now,
far she would fall behind
but
that.
now when you have these rumbles and you see like Michelle McCool eliminate 6 people, it's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh, I love that. That's
Like,
fucking.
it's
That's
just shit like that. It's like the same thing with Alicia Fox. She's only highly regarded because she could do a Northern Light suplex. Like,
Remember,
like
Michelle McCool is underutilized. Let's
You're
not
not
forget that.
enough for me. Oh.
yeah, and like it's ah um. I liked Edge and Miz promo though. That was good. That was
Yeah, it was good.
good bit. And if Miz can stop being stupid, I'll like this feud.
I just hope it's a one-off match, but asking that from WWE, probably not.
I would hope that they just have the match at day one and that's it.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be a classic 7-parter.
Gonna fight on
Oish.
Raw in 2 weeks, and again at day one, then in a Hell in a Cell match at
Toledo. Hell in a Cell at day one.
At the Toledo show before Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Also, they made a reference to the MJF Punk thing in this.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I felt that was the better reference of the night, compared to Liv and the releases thing.
Yeah.
I absolutely feel like that was a cheap heat move, and it was fucking stupid.
I feel like even if Edge went like MJF on Dynamite, it would have been better than the Liv thing.
Yeah.
But
See, this is my issue with the whole making reference to other companies thing. AEW isn't afraid to say, "Hey, Monday Night Raw on the USA Network." Yeah,
Basically.
yeah. Whereas WWE will never reference AEW directly because they'll call them
Except for that one
the other
time.
channel.
That guy that said that thing on that channel.
Yeah, and that wasn't even like WWE's thing. That was that was like some fan. You know what I thought was funny about that segment, right? I could tell that was going to be a weekly thing until the fans said AEW, and they were like, maybe we shouldn't let the drunk fans have a live mic. That's not smart.
Yeah.
It was during like that month where they tried to make the third hour of Raw like edgy and cool with
Yeah.
with the black visual and like Raw Underground a few months later.
Spooky.
That was I hate you. God, yeah, I don't know. I think the thing with AEW is when they do it in moderation, it's good. Like I thought the Miz line was good.
Yeah.
I thought like the Hustle Lloyd, that was kind of all right. But like NGF made like 8 WB references in that promo, and
He
only
kept
like 2
going
of
with
them.
it. That was the thing.
It was
I
too
think
much.
against someone like CM Punk though, where they spent like
But it's still
almost
too
all
much.
of their notable career in
It's still
WWE.
too much though.
It's
When he's constantly referencing like Cena, who Punk only feuded with twice. It wasn't like his whole career,
I like the I was a fan of the Hustle to Respect line because it's kind of true what Punk's doing, what he is doing right now. He's being that babyface guy, but he just kept going with it.
Punk is the worst.
Yes, exactly. I skipped that promo on my phone because he just kept fucking going with it.
That makes me want to like hack my ears off with a button.
You know, one other thing I hate, right? I know we're
awful.
kind of this is about Dynamite, but I hate how they treat in this Punk MJF feud how they're treating Britt Baker like she's not a person.
Oh my fucking god! Thank you.
Like how they're like, guys, Britt Baker fucks people behind the scenes, guys. Breaking news. And it's kind of the same thing with the Shivani shit. Like it's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's like, what's the end goal? What are you doing?
Are you doing
Yeah.
it just to say it, or is there something you're trying to
Yeah,
do
it's
here?
like, guys, our women's champion, her, she likes to fuck. That's guys, get it? Because she's a woman. Get it? OnlyFans, Paige Van Zandt. It's 98.
Ah.
5 guys, ha ha ha.
Clarence and
Ah.
Juno,
Fuck
bimbo or
JK.
bitch. Yeah.
Eh?
Huh?
Eh?
Yeah, anyway, that Edge and Miz promo.
Was that the first documented Jabroni Ravioli's hair?
I believe so.
Wow. This
What
day
a
will go
moment.
down in history, folks.
Glad to be here.
The Street Profits had a match with the Alpha Academy where AJ Styles pretended to be blind.
Yeah, that was something, wasn't it?
Nightmare.
Nightmare. The Angle of the Devil came out and beat Apollo Crews.
Yeah,
Who was that?
have a guess who it was.
I don't fucking know. Was that Chop?
I hate Damian Priest. I hate
Okay.
Apollo Crews.
Get it?
It was him.
Because he's Damien, but also Priest.
It's the Angle.
Because it's like demon,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
priest.
Evil and good.
Apollo Crews is Nigerian.
Oh my fucking god.
I still laugh every time I think
Um,
about that 1 week where he came out and forgot to do the accent.
Breaking news.
Kyle O'Reilly's been released.
No way.
No.
With the
No
ball
way.
bang,
No,
dang,
he hasn't. No,
dee,
he
dee.
hasn't.
Oh
No.
my god.
That was a joke from earlier. I forgot you weren't here for that.
Okay. Brandy Rhodes was a part of the Dark tapings.
Ah, shit.
Competing.
God fucking.
Here we go. This
Oh,
coming
he's
up.
throwing a chair. He's throwing a chair.
God.
She's coming for her spot. She's coming for her spot back. She's fucking pregnant.
Who
Too long.
told you it was open mic night, bitch?
He did it better than I did.
Here talking to my man. Fuck.
The whole Rhodes family is totally in it for themselves. Like,
Top season 2 on TNT.
But it got canceled.
Oh,
No, it didn't.
no, it didn't. No, it didn't.
What the fuck? I thought it did.
No.
I think they were gonna make more episodes for season 1 and then just canceled those.
Right.
Damn it, blast.
The only good thing Brandy Rhodes has ever done in her entire life was bring Luther to AEW.
Mm-hmm.
And that was kind of Chris Jericho, so I can't even give her that.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I'm depressed. Not more depressed now.
Oh, I actually forgot a
bad
bit of news. I forgot a bit. Anthony Ogogo showed up at the Dark tapings as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's cool. Glad
A
to have
soul
him
for a
back.
soul.
Glad that Cody match worked out so good for him. Glad everyone that said, "Oh my God, he's gonna push a go-go." A go-go's, "Oh guys, you're overthinking this." Glad to see it worked out.
Yeah, I like Anthony Ogogo.
Yeah, same. I have to
he's-
like him because he's
I-
British, but
And
if he wasn't, I would still like him.
I feel like Cody.
British.
The only thing from Roads to the Top I seen was the weigh-in thing that got messed up, and I feel like Cody blamed
I
that on
saw that
Ogogo.
clip on like TikTok.
Exactly.
That was-
same.
yeah.
Like it was everywhere. So like I feel like Cody blamed Ogogo. In my head canon, he did.
My favorite Rose to the Top ad is where they're talking about Brandy trying to like get back in the ring after she had, or I don't know, I think after she had the baby, she was trying to like train again, and she's there with QT, and she takes like a back bump, and the QT goes, "So," and she goes, "Didn't feel great."
Not gonna lie, I like AEW heels a lot better.
God, I love seeing the AEW like Instagram posts like meet and greet, and the bunny is free to heels members.
A couple weeks ago, it was Ricky Starks, and I was kind of surprised.
Well, I mean he's not. That's why.
Exactly.
God.
I forgot we're still on Raw.
We're still doing Raw, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's some more shit from Raw. This 10-woman tag, right? This match
fell
fucking
asleep.
Oh my
sucked.
god.
Christ.
Right. I saw another report that was saying that people backstage were happy about that match. they thought they were utilizing the women's division, right? And fun fact, right? Every active member of the Raw women's division was in that match.
So yeah, that's why they thought they were like, "We'll fucking throw them all on the screen."
The only
Hell yeah.
other woman on Raw is Alexa Bliss.
Well, that match certainly wasn't a moment of bliss.
No,
It was a
I mean,
moment of
Ha!
hatred.
they were fucking up everything. It went on way too long. Fucking Tamina was.
Oh,
Hmm.
I've been joined, right? I've been joined by Instagram celebrity.
Oh my god.
Hold on, where is she? Where did she go?
AEW signee.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh,
The queen.
where? No swearing.
Where's she?
Coco, Metallica,
Woo!
1981.
Woo!
Hey, say something into the mic. Psst, psst, psst. Say meow.
Yeah.
Say meow.
We're professionals here.
Say meow.
Come on.
Hey, say it.
Coco!
Coco.
Hey,
Bark,
nothing
bark.
you can say. Nothing's gonna change what you done.
Can you hear her purring?
We cannot,
No, she
unfortunately.
jumped away. I can't restrain her any longer.
Coco is no longer all elite.
Love that Coco Hausen.
Love that Coco Hausen.
Oh, she's walked out.
What the fuck, Coco?
She just walked out from the tape.
Too big.
It's the Coco twist.
Backstage
big
heat.
leagued. Yeah.
Chop Life shows
You go shut the door now.
backstage
Hold on.
heat on Coco. And then the last bit of Raw was Big E versus Kevin Owens, and it ended in a DQ. I actually thought it made sense that
Yeah,
ended
it
in
was
a DQ.
alright. It was
Like that. It's one of those rare times where like a DQ finish actually makes sense, but they use DQs so much that I still hate it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if they didn't use DQs and that shit happened, it would make sense. But like, I don't know. But you know what? I actually really liked the bit where Kevin Owens lied to Seth. Seth brought it up to Pierce and Sonya, and then they were like, "Oh, that's a good idea."
that was cool.
I liked that, but like, you know,
Kevin Owens just
do we think
manifested.
Owens is staying? Do we think Owens is staying?
Fuck no.
No, he's gone.
See, I really do think he's gone, but I do think it's weird that they're putting him in the title match. Like, if he's going, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if he's going, why would he be in the main event right now? Because remember, like, when Moxley left, they had him feuding with, like, EC3. You know, like...
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I feel like he's gone, but at the same time, like, it's just weird. NXT. Oh, yeah, he's gonna win it. I mean, whenever they do it.
Be on par to the Bryan Danielson pop in the Jabroni household, if not bigger.
Well, he's Canadian.
Exactly, so it'd probably be a little bit bigger because I'm like, holy fuck, it's the Owen Cup winner!
I mean, they're gonna have the finals in Canada, right? I think they have to.
Oh, like they really, I really hope so.
Sorry, they just moved the Owen Cup finals to Toledo, Ohio.
Or they'll fucking put it in Toledo.
The only person I'm okay with seeing an AEW show before I do is Jabroni.
Bless you.
And I want that to be known.
NXT happened. The opener was Kaylee Ray versus Dakota Kai for the Advantage War Games thing, and like these matches are all right, but it's kind of clear now that they don't know what to do with ladder matches anymore. Like
It's just Sean saying "fuck it," a ladder match.
Fuck it.
Sean just tries to convince everyone to do the frog splash spot, and everyone says no.
It's so easier now because there's like it's just Vince and shit. So he's like, hey, ladder match instead of Hunter going really again. Vince like, I fucking love it. Let's do it.
It's good shit, pal. Look at that Scottish. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it's weird that the face team won. Like, because I think every time before this, the heel team has won.
Who the fuck is eating into the mic?
Daniel.
Daniel.
Sounds like a good produce.
But you know what I think will happen? Here's my prediction, right? Kaylee Ray's gonna turn on her team. That's my thought. She's a heel. I don't know why she's a face all of a sudden.
It's because they
But I
see her
think
smashing shit. Oh,
yeah.
hey, you want to join us?
Out of the entirety of that team, the highest probability of somebody turning would be her.
Yeah, because it would make sense because she wouldn't like Toxic Attraction, but she'd also be a heel. So I think she just turns on them or whatever, and then the heel team wins.
Hey guys, can we speed up the NXT bit? Because at this rate, I'm going to finish my apple before the segment's done.
I knew it. I knew it was.
And this is part of the bit.
Yeah, okay. I like NXT. You don't watch it and you say it's bad.
Not. Yeah, it's not the worst fucking product weekly.
Yeah, see, it's like you watch the first episode, which wasn't good, and then you assume that every episode is bad.
I tried to watch last week, but BT Sport cut it out.
That's not my fucking problem.
British.
Move to America, idiot.
Trust me, I wanna.
No, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
Anyway,
There's some weeks where I think like NXT had better because I like my stories.
yes,
And then
I
I'm
like characters.
Yeah,
Characters are
exactly. And then I'm like, I'd like this shit instead of just having Roman Reigns open another 20-minute promo
Yeah.
and having him stand tall in the main event.
Yeah, and like seriously, I think NXT, the show feels like it's like a universe in with itself. Like everybody interacts with everybody. It's not like SmackDown where everyone is in an individual segment apart from each other. You know, like I just like how everything's connected in that way. Because you look like the women's War Games match, like aside from like Cora and like maybe Kaylee Ray, like they all have a connection to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So,
same with the men's. Like it made sense that Braun would come out to help the men, or to help the men. Like,
the man,
the men's, and Tony D'Angelo takes a step back.
Yeah.
I love that they're doing old NXT versus new NXT because it's not face versus heel. Like there's faces and heels on both teams, and I enjoy that. It's fun.
The only thing is just LA Knight, man.
I see everybody. I don't really care that he's on the team.
I don't care, but it's just like I get if it was my perfect NXT 2.0 universe, I'd put Kyle in there, but Kyle's doing man shit with Vaughn right now.
Yeah, but God, yeah, because Kyle's been in every one, hasn't he?
Yeah.
God, that wouldn't make sense.
But man stuff, man tag teams.
Yeah, but I don't. I guess you could say LA Knight represents like the last.
Yeah, that's true.
And
like
part
one of the last Hunter people.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember when he showed up, I thought he'd be gone in like 3 months. Like I was really low on him when he showed up, but I mean he's had his moments.
But I do like NXT. But with that being said, I will probably only watch the War Games matches Sunday.
Yeah, I mean I
finished my apple. That's
But you know, you guys see the poster for War Games?
No.
No.
It's the NXT 1.0 side is black and gold, and the other side is like the paint.
They're gonna come out on motorcycles.
I don't know. I think it's cool.
Here comes Johnny Gargano. I move in, I move out. Hands up, hands
down.
Back up,
this is
back
West
up.
Borland.
Yeah. This is West Borland.
Keep rolling.
Two of my favorite NXT characters, Cameron Grimes and Andre Chase, had a match. that Grimes won. And then, I liked Duke Hudson for like a minute, and I realized he can't cut a promo, so I don't like him anymore. I liked him in his poker
Oh yeah, the
room.
poker guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him in the poker room. I don't like him on the
I liked
William
him as
Regal
part of
stage.
the APA. Now not so much.
What happened?
Always kind of nice.
There was the segment with the heel, the 2.0 team in the ring, and that was that.
2.0.
Shut up.
That was slang.
MSK did their bit. I still don't know what to think of this. I mean, it's obvious they're only doing this because they don't want them on the site because the fans were booing them. I don't know.
Are they? No, they ain't tag. They aren't even tag team champions anymore. So.
Yeah, well, speaking of tag champs, Von Kyle beat Legado to get the title match against Imperium at War Games.
Woo!
I think Imperium's retaining. I don't really think it's close. What happened? Then this segment was weird. So Joe Gacy came out with 3 like jobbers, and it was like this little dude, this chick, and like this big fuck. And he was like, I'm going to wrestle all of them because I am inclusive. So he wrestles the guy, wins. He's about to wrestle the chick, but then like Diamond Mine come out because they respect women. And they're like, no, Joe, you can't do that.
You're messed up now.
Yeah, you've done it now. You've gone and made a big mistake. And
you can't allow you to think you can just walk away.
Keep rolling. They were going to... Yeah, so they come out and they're like, oh, we're going to fight you. And it's like, no. And they do a thing. It was stupid. I think Joe Gacy's winning the belt. And I think he's either just going to retire it or, like, I don't know. Like, I don't think Roderick has a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is one of the things I'm interested in, but at the sad sake of the cruiserweight division.
Yeah, what division?
What division? No, at the same time. But I mean, I'm pretty much thinking of Roderick Strong because who knows what's going to happen with fucking him and Diamond Mine now? Because that's the only thing I really seen them holding them together.
Well, I think what's going to happen is the Creed guys are going to end up just working more as a tag team. So I guess Roderick's going to kind of fall into the background a little bit with that team.
And I guess that's what I mean at the sake of the cruiserweight title, because he is like one of the few people, like, are not one of the people like actually are from old NXT that I liked. Like, but it is. I am not excited. I am more interested to see what this Joe Gacy title thing will do. I hope it's not just the fucking
Gacy. Like, I'm so up and down.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Some weeks, like, oh, this is, you know what, this is all right. And some weeks, I'm like, this guy's.
Sometimes he just fucking throws out every buzzword there, and I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, but then sometimes he actually like cuts a promo, and it's like, this guy's all right. You know, he's tempting me to the no, but I don't know. I just think he's winning the belt. Solo Sikoa beat that guy. His name started with, it was like Inofe or something. But they gave him a vignette, which I guess means he's going to be on the actual roster. And they had a match and Sikoa won. And then after the match, Boa showed up.
The Boa?
Yep. I think NXT is just racist. Like, you got Boa doing whatever the fuck he's doing, and a jacket time because they're Japanese and don't know how to speak English. Got Eichmann, be quiet. What? Shh, I don't know what that means. I fucking hate it. It's awful. Like, I'm surprised EO has been saved from this.
Yeah.
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 I liked the Inofe guy. He was on. What happened? Indy and Persia beat some jobbers. I don't really know what they're doing with Dexter.
This was the first time I really paid attention to Persia Parada.
I like her. She's alright.
Yeah, I liked her too. It was pretty good.
I just like I don't know what they're doing with Dexter because they already did this thing where Indy was like hung up because the Way wouldn't let her like see him and she was all like sad and shit. They've already done this bit. Like I don't know why they're doing this again. I mean Persia looks good, but Indy just looks like she can't do shit right now. What was that guy's name? Draco Anthony was drinking some coffee, and that was that. I don't know. I don't know what that's gonna end up being. Veer Mahan is coming up, and then the main event was Gargano versus Steiner, and it was all right, but it was like the first one. There's not a lot to do with these anymore. And 2.0 team won the thingy.
2.0. What's 2.0?
20?
Who's 20?
Serpentico.
21?
20 on? Hey, you stupid. No, let's 9 plus 10. NXT 2.0. Dynamite?
Oh yeah, that happened.
Fuse?
Oh, sorry, I was having a snacky poo.
Oh my god.
like the song from the album.
Like the song.
So we opened with Brian Danielson versus Alan Angel or Your Devil.
We did that bit
Yeah,
with 2 other people.
Yeah, we did do that. Hangman was on commentary. Yay.
Wangman.
I love how
Wang-
Excalibur, he like asked him a question, he threw it to Hangman, and then Hangman just said nothing. Like it was great. Like
It's like he forgot he wasn't like a commentator. He doesn't know how this shit works.
No,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like
That shirt that Hangman wore, though, that's one of my favorites. Just
Why do you like it?
because it's a pretty color, and I think the stitching is really pretty. And also, his belt buckle was the title belt, and I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I wish they would sell those. I'd buy one. Wait, did they sell
Big booty
those?
Hangman.
I actually have a belt buckle of a wrestling belt. It's the United Kingdom Championship, but it's a belt buckle.
Huh.
In what situation do you wear that?
Yeah.
I'd love to know.
first date.
For the hose.
First day of the new job.
You wear the WWE United Kingdom Championship belt buckle when you are pimping.
And he's pimping.
When you're down south slang.
Oh my god.
The crowd was very hot for that match. Brian wins. He did a little promo and he said shit twice.
Whoa.
AEW stole our fucking bit.
Yeah, we're fucking.
We have been bugged. It's like
we have an imposter among us.
Like
Among Us.
Like that game.
The game Among Us. Sissy.
Stop.
And then John Silver came out, but yeah, it's why.
I liked that little exchange between Hangman and John Silver. I thought that was sweet.
And then there was a vignette from. Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, Brian's not winning, right?
No.
Oh, can we talk about this, right?
No.
I am so conflicted.
I kind of think that he might win.
Thank you. Yes. Me too.
Like I love Hangman, and that's great and all. I don't see how they have Brian.
I think him losing quickly adds so much more to his character.
Who, Hangman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
like
I
I want to love him so much more.
Yeah.
Like if like I'm imagining it now. If the motherfucker loses it after trying to after this journey to get it, like it makes me so much more invested into him.
Because you know what I was
Then
thinking?
you want to root for him to get it back.
Exactly.
Well, this is what I thought. Because I even said in the chat, I'm not trying to be like Bully Ray, like that whole thing. But I am saying, you could tell in all his promos, he's like being cocky as fuck. Like he's like, I'm the champ, haha. If he loses it in his first defense and realizes how much of like a dickhead he was being, And it's like, holy shit, I got so overconfident and lost it. One, that makes Bryan the world champ, which is great. And then two, Hangman, like it'd be the second year they did a title change, a winner's coming. And
That's
then
yeah.
and then
And
you
you
can
can also have
have
that character development of
yeah,
Hangman
and then you
realizing,
can
hey,
have
I
the
shouldn't be so
rematch at
cocky. Yeah.
Revolution. You can have the rematch
Yeah.
at Revolution and have Hangman win. And then Bryan like kind of like because I guess in those 2 months Bryan was just killing everyone and Hangman has to like get the belt back or everybody's fucked, you know. Um
That would
and
be cool.
also, and I just thought about this, it saves the potential of the fans turning on Hangman. It's like the babyface world champion run that everybody gets tired of. Like
That's what I'm worried about if he has an Omega type run.
yeah,
Like
like the Drew McIntyre run. Everybody wanted him to win the belt, and then he had some kind of bad feuds, and then nobody liked him again. Like I think you run the risk of that with Hangman if you have him just kill everybody. Then like, what's the point? Like, who beats him?
You kind of block yourself in story wise if you just have Hangman win everything.
Yeah, and I think it would make sense for him to
Yeah.
lose to Bryan. And I love Hangman. I really
especially
do.
especially this Bryan.
Oh yeah,
Who
like
just wants
Yeah,
like
to
if you
kick
American
motherfuckers in the
Dragon
head.
Brian.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you can
Like
paint it as like Bryan wanted to go into it respectfully, but then Hangman was being like cocky as fuck, so Bryan returned the favor and look what happened. You know, like I think it would make sense. I think it would be cool.
and same, like I fucking like Hangman is incredible. Like the guy made me buy one of the first wrestling shirts I've bought in years. Like he's
Yeah.
awesome. Like I love the story, but I just see a corner where that could happen. I I see in there. I see it. I see that. I can see it happening more than not.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it can break the pattern of the AEW World Champions having
It can
super
exactly.
long reign. Like just to have, I mean, he wouldn't even held it for a month. I don't think, maybe like a month. He
Yeah,
just,
like yeah.
I don't know. I would do it if I was.
I'm gonna be happy either way because I
I
know
don't know if I'm gonna be happy if he beats Bryan. What does Bryan do after that?
I'm fine with this Brian taking because this would be his. He's been above for a while now. Like, go kick some TNT title heads, maybe. I don't know, but
I feel like that would be a downgrade for him.
Yeah,
I don't see the TNT
this is
title as a
Brian
downgrade though.
Danielson.
I
No,
only
I
see
would.
it
I
as
mean, I do see it as a downgrade. Sammy
I
Guevara,
also
Sammy
do,
Guevara
yeah.
turned it into a downgrade for sure. But I think the
I
title is at a
think
point
when
where someone can easily bring it up,
I
like
think
another
at the
hero.
time where like Cody and Brody had the belt, it was like a top tier title. But when they started having like Evil Uno challenge for it, it was like, what are we doing? You know? It's like I like the open challenge thing, but it's like if you're gonna do it, it has to be like credible opponents. You can't just be like, oh my god, that's Darius Martin. What the fuck? Like, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
a
don't
lot
So
of
know
a lot of
because
sick shit.
yeah, I was about to say I can't help but notice that
hated the
the
Hangman slander.
explosions has been eerily quiet through this whole segment and and then I just heard boom.
I don't know though, because I'm not gonna. I can't say that I'm not enjoying Hangman as the champion.
It's a nice reign, but the thing
Yes,
is
But
you
it's just started
it's
though, so
just started, but that's the perfect time to end it too. I
to
feel
end
yes,
it,
like,
yeah.
like it's like
exactly.
Have
I
his
don't.
reign start like end before it starts.
Yeah,
And then he can have another one at some point down the line after Brian Danielson has the nice reign with it.
yeah, that's what I would do, and it even helps because the elite aren't really around. Like, I mean, Cole and the
Yeah.
Bucks are there, but like Kenny's not around. So like Hangman, Kenny
it's.
doesn't have any reaction to this because he doesn't exist right now,
It seems like the elite are going to be going into their own story about Adam Cole taking over.
which I'm happy about.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
like they'll go that way. But
This this is a good point as well. Is that something I like about AEW is big storylines like this, like Adam Cole taking over the elite. You can see it coming. And sometimes some of the best parts about wrestling storylines are when you know they're coming. I think WWE in recent times has got far too hung up on trying to surprise us.
Yeah.
With surprises that no one cares about.
Instead of just
it's
doing
like,
basic.
guys, The Miz cash in. Oh my god. It's like nobody wanted to see that.
Yeah.
And then on AEW, you had the Hangman story where it was pretty damn basic. Like there wasn't many twists and turns. Like
like if you
but
break
you
it down,
knew what was happening, and it was the thing you wanted to happen as a viewer. So you knew it was happening, and you were waiting for the payoff.
Exactly. You knew where it was going in the end, but you were okay with it because it was so good. And
it's like watching a TV show where they show you the murderer at the beginning, and the whole point of the show is like
it's leading up to
the detective figuring out who the murderer is.
Yes.
It's like that, but for the grabs.
For the grabs.
At Dynamite, everyone.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
and
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry if Brian stomps his head in on the 15th.
I'll cry.
Yeah, I was about to say you were eerily quiet during that entire segment.
I figured I'd let the boys ramble on and I'll just watch
like
it.
the Led Zeppelin song. There was a vignette for God's favorite champion,
Stuck
Miro.
in purgatory.
Yeah.
It did look like he was in.
He may not be God's favorite champion anymore, but he still is mine.
I still love Miro. He could come back and fucking win.
Honestly, I want him to beat Guevara for the belt.
Yeah.
Like
I know I didn't like Miro's TNT champion, but I'd rather him be the TNT champion again over Guevara.
Did Miro drop "See You Next Tuesday"? It certainly sounded like it.
Yes, I thought he did.
Or looked like it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Tuesday? What's the Tuesday program?
See you next Tuesday.
Cunt, Grandpa.
Huh? Oh! Oh! Fuck!
Start his hearing aid back up.
Yeah, I did.
Anyone else see that whistling?
Get it off and on again.
Yeah, I'm turning it down again. Okay.
Yeah, you need a new battery in
Thank
that
you,
bad boy.
youth, for teaching me the slang.
Yeah.
Down south slang.
Inside slanging, yeah.
Stop! All right, what was the next segment?
Just like,
thing,
like
match,
a card
whatever.
game I couldn't join.
Miro has started a new feud with God himself. So that's gonna be fun.
Backlash 06, bring it back.
Yeah.
Coming out to Funk is
Somebody
on a roll.
call my mama. Lee Moriarty versus Charles Montgomery Punk. MJF came out to commentary. MJF said that the CM stands for cooking meth.
You, Daniel, we had a laughing fit in the Discord. That was funny as
bags
fuck.
under his eyes.
Jesse, I have to go to sleep, Jesse.
Jesse, I'm in the Pinnacle.
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? The Pinnacle, Jesse?
Jesse, who the fuck is Sean Spears?
Jesse, I'm gonna leave with the WWE Championship, Jesse. It's 2011, Jesse. It's Money in the Bank 2011, Jesse.
Leaving Ring of Honor.
I left professional wrestling, Jesse.
7 years, Jesse.
Yeah.
So it was a good match. Punk won, and then after that,
this has been a good episode.
And then MJF cut a promo where I would like to say, right?
Hey,
so
hold on. Are you stealing my bit?
Give me a sec. I want.
You just colonized my segment. Is this how it feels?
Yeah. I have a bone to pick with Maxwell Jacob Friedman. So a couple weeks ago, I got a CM Punk notice so I asked him how Larry was doing, and he said, "Oh, Larry's cranky." So I feel a connection to the dog. The dog is a very cute dog. I would die for the dog.
I also feel a connection to CM Punk through the tweet.
Yeah. And MJF said after the Punk and Moriarty match that he threatened to kill Larry.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah, I thought he
I'm
was
not
really?
saying I'm threatening to kill MJF, but
See, I
but
thought he was gonna make like an Al Snow reference. Like I thought that's where that was going. But
oh my god.
he just said he was gonna kill the dog. Like that was it. So
Cook them up.
eat him up,
Larry's better
eat him up,
than
eat
you
him
and you
up.
know it. Okay, have your segment back.
That
Thank
was
you.
great. Colonized.
Yeah.
That was a huge pop. I had hot Cheetos in my mouth too.
I just ate some hot Cheetos before this.
Oh, let's go.
I was eating Pringles all the way through the NXT.
Redesign, rebuild.
I haven't eaten today.
Yeah, go eat food.
I can't eat for another like 15 minutes because of the dentist.
Oh,
Dr.
well,
Britt
can I
Baker,
suggest?
DMD.
Can I
Yeah.
can I suggest a hearty meal of nails then?
Oh my
Just-
god. Wait.
Uh-oh.
I just remembered that thing. Remember that thing in the chat that I said I couldn't bring up because it was so bad? And then I said
Yes.
I forgot it. I just remembered it.
Oh
I'm gonna say it when we're done.
Okay. Adam Cole did his whole entrance and then walked back to
Oh my god,
commentary.
this is
and
so
sat
dumb.
down.
I loved it. I fucking loved it. It was
I know.
amazing. It was the best thing. Sitting here at 1:30 in the morning laughing my ass off. All right, I'll go back to the commentary table.
Yeah.
Horrible to see you,
He
Tony.
went into the ring, did the Adam Cole, baby, and then walked out of the ring again.
Did the first horrible to see you, Tony, Excalibur. Like, fuck, that was great. Like,
And then Orange Cassidy came out.
Oh.
boo. Chop, I'm
and
so glad you're on
and
my.
got
See, I
he got beat up by the Viper Nick Jackson, and the other
was
one,
it? What was yeah? You don't even know.
huh?
Huh?
Eh?
Huh?
Eh?
Eh?
Huh?
Eh?
I'm still on the train of Matt Jackson being incredibly attractive. I want that to be
What about a
completely
match
clear.
train?
Unattractive, you said?
Okay, Chris. Jesus.
Imagine if the Elite ran.
No. Let's not.
There's
That
a
is
Tony Nese segment.
NSFW. Bunk you. I bunk
Brandon
you.
Cutler at the end.
Nightmare.
There was a
Hey,
Tony
it's the Good
Nese bit,
Brothers.
which was a chasing a change case. I'm trying to get through this.
Michael Nakazawa.
And there was Wardlow versus some
Wardlow!
jobber.
Yes!
God, Wardlow is so fucking hot.
Hits.
And then
Honky.
Sting
can't-
and Darby Allin defeated the Ass Boys.
I can't wait for Wardlow to win the world title. This whole game.
You guys know how old Sting is, right? This fuck used
He's
to
like
team
90.
with the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's how
god.
fucking old he is.
And then Leo Rush came out and said something to
This was
Taz. I
dumb.
don't know. Hook
This
was
was
there. I
dumb.
was distracted.
Look, I liked
Um,
Taz. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. This was stupid.
The crowd was
I like
Hook should have been on
Taz.
commentary.
I genuinely thought for a minute that they recorded this earlier in the day. Like there was
It was
almost
zero
no
crowd noise.
I thought they recorded it at like noon and they just aired it now.
Yeah, that was weird.
They should have put Hook on commentary.
And then they had Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho.
What, the cat?
Versus Chris Statlander and Ruby Soho. Won that one there.
I was actually kind of surprised she won.
Big booty
Yeah.
Chris.
And
I
then
thought
our main event of the evening.
You don't want to talk about the tournament. Because
Sure,
I think
let's
Jade's
discuss the
winning.
tournament.
I
Yeah,
think
I
Jade's
also
winning.
think Jade's winning. I've had Jade as my pick all the way through, and the rest of you are on the bandwagon.
I was thinking it was gonna be Jade or like I thought it was gonna be Jade or like Statlander or like Sheeta or something like that.
Yeah.
But Sheeta, actually, I forgot about Sheeta. Is actually back in Japan because she's on like some TV show in Japan and she has to go like record it. So she's actually not in the States.
Our main event of the evening, of course, was Andrade versus Martin Luther King Jr.
Junior.
The savior
Jr.
himself.
Yeah.
Did you forget? Did you forget that he was a
No. Oh no, I did remember that. It was just it's funnier if I say he is MLK himself.
He has a
There
big
was,
sunburn. How about that?
yeah, how about that
Yeah.
sunburn?
Fucking called it from the start.
Yeah. So we
It's
were
like,
in Discord during that, and we were all like, "Oh my god, his skin's peeling off his back! Jesus Christ!"
Chop being the only one with like
And
actual common
yeah, Chop
sense
being the only
here.
smart one among us. Oh,
yes.
You fucker.
Fall
So-
guy.
I see. I say it, and it just comes out. And
Good.
and Chop being the only smart one of us with a brain, was like, "Hey, what if it's like not his skin falling off? What if it's like something to protect his back from going through a flaming table?" And we were all like, "Oh, you lunatic! You wouldn't do that."
No, he's shedding his skin for his
Yeah,
lizard.
he's shedding.
He's one of the lizard-
He's just getting his winter coat.
He's one
Um,
of the lizard people with Nick
yeah.
Jackson.
And then at the end of the match, Cody went through a flaming table.
No, yeah, Cody went through it
Fucking Cody went through it. Like, oh my god.
after Rhodes the Top legend Brandy Rhodes came out, who in disguise for some reason, like she's not signed to the company.
I also thought it was funny that she removed her mask and half her makeup was left inside it. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Haha, funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
A
wasn't that
sliced
bad.
bread by Andrade wins Cody the match.
Yeah.
Here's the
Has anyone seen the picture of Cody's back?
Yes, it's bad.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
rough.
pretty burned up. He's earned a little bit of respect for that.
Yeah, but here's the thing with
I mean-
Cody, right? And I said this when he beat Malachi in their third match, remember? I think it would have made perfect sense for Malachi to beat Cody 3 times and then Cody turn. Like that would have done
Yeah.
perfect. But now what they've done is they've thrown in Andrade, they've thrown in the Lucha Bros, they've thrown in FTR, and they've just made it this giant fucking feud about nothing.
Mhm.
It's about nothing. Cody's not going to turn. He's beating people for no. Like, why would he beat Andrade? What does that get?
That's
Cody?
what I think. Like, I've seen people on Twitter like, "Oh, Cody's knows what he's doing. He's playing the shovel and
No,
everything."
no,
And I'm
he
like,
knows.
no, he
Oh yeah, he
knows.
brought a
No,
shovel.
he knows
a
the
golden
fans don't
shovel.
like it, but he's
Yeah.
not turning.
Exactly, and I don't think he's doing it to turn. I think he's just
No.
doing it to fucking like,
To fuck with
because he thinks it's
I
so
think he's
cool.
doing
Like,
it to spite everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
because
don't.
I think he's because you remember how like Cena, like everybody hated him, but then they went on to like him and like that whole thing. I think he thinks that's what it is. Like people
Yeah.
just hate him, and then they're gonna end up loving him. No,
Yeah,
Cody,
he thinks
just don't
he's
like
John
you.
Cena.
We just don't like you. Like, and respect for the back bump, dude. But like, I
Yeah,
don't
mad respect for setting yourself on fire, but like, come on.
But you're setting yourself on fire to get yourself like, I don't
and
know.
you see people
Yeah.
on Twitter like, I don't know why everybody hates Cody. He put himself through a table for the business. And it's like, yeah, like good for him for that. But like,
And with Cody, I don't see that. I see him doing it for himself.
no, yeah, he did it because he thought it fucking looked cool and he wanted to
Yeah,
win.
he's like, oh, I'm gonna look so cool. Main event at Dynamite in Atlanta, hometown boy. Let's fucking go through a flaming table. Me, like,
But I have to
Me.
win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through the table, but I have to win.
He is the table.
Yeah, here's the table.
Like Cody just keeps keeps putting it in my head that he's the only like EVP that is doing this to pop himself into like he doesn't care about the actual stories and
No,
stuff
like
like that.
The Bucks, I know care about the story.
Exactly.
But they also
yeah.
do shit. to
They
pop
do shit. They do shit to pop themselves as well, but not. I don't see it as like I see it with Cody all like I feel like it's with Cody
yeah.
all the
I
time.
think Cody does it to fuck with everybody. And the Bucks, like, they'll do the story.
And
But
that's what
I fucking hate how Matt Jackson sells
oh,
everything. Every move he sells like it's a fucking PWG joke match. It's like, no, buddy,
Yeah.
you're in the tag title match at a pay-per-view. Stop doing
He's
it.
hot, so it's fine.
No, he's like not even
Yes, he
that.
is.
he's a little hot, and that's in comparison to Nick, who's ugly as shit. It's like there's just no like, and I hate how Nick Jackson does that fucking Macho Man. What's the bit there? Why does he do that? What's the reason? Like he does the Macho Man air point thing like all the fucking time. Why does he do
Oh,
that?
that thing. Fuck.
Yeah,
For
Yeah.
fun.
To pop himself, I think.
Kenny
Exactly.
doesn't. The only bad thing about Kenny Omega is that he doesn't know how to book a women's.
Like all the EVPs do stuff to pop themselves for sure, but it's just Cody is the only one who just seems to be doing it for just the fucking without
He's doing
any
it for
caring about the
himself. That's
story,
what it
without
is.
anything about the story.
Him and
Like at least the
QT love
Bucks,
this shit.
at least the Bucks will drop the titles to Lucha Bros.
Yeah,
in a
the
cage
Bucks
match.
generally, if they're trying to pop themselves, it will be like a spot or like, oh, I did a taunt.
Or
But
whole
but with
match. Jackson.
but with
But-
with Cody, he's booking entire matches
as
with-
fucking blood
with
feuds that
the
aren't blood
express
feuds.
purpose of popping himself.
Yeah, this is like a street fight against Andrade El Idolo. You're not facing like fucking what's that guy's name? Baron Black on Dark. Like this isn't like
Yeah.
you're not Fuego 2 here. Like
I do. TK has given me enough goodwill where I do still hope that this is going to be going somewhere, but I don't
think
know.
it is.
I don't think it
legit
is
don't think
either.
I think it's just gonna end one
I
day.
don't know when I'm
Yeah.
gonna fully be like, yeah, Cody's not changing. Cody's going to be like this forever, but it's getting closer because fuck that match. It was a good match, but that ending really threw me off for everything.
Yeah.
It's been a good podcast. I've actually really enjoyed this podcast.
Yeah, this one's been quite good, although we are approaching the 2-hour mark.
Well,
I
we're
don't
just
think we're
gonna
going to be able to squeeze in a ranked.
it's only we can do ranked.
I don't want brother.
Come on, man.
Just squeezes the life out of me editing it.
Come on. Let's do ranked. Come on, transition. Let's go.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna do
You're
right.
gonna do ranked, right? We're gonna do it, and then you're gonna edit it, and it's gonna come out in 8 years.
I conscientiously object to ranked.
All right, guys, it's ranked time. The transition just happened. So the ranked for this week is our top 3 TLC matches because they're not doing a TLC paper. So, guys,
This was my idea. You're welcome.
yeah, I was about to say it was Lana's idea. Jabroni, I guess we can give you a little bit of time to think about it. Do you have a list, Lana?
Yes, and I would like to go first.
Well, go ahead then.
Okay.
I love how we're doing it.
Number 3 is a little bit weirder of a pick, but it's the triple threat for the SmackDown Women's Championship from 2018: Becky, Asuka, Charlotte.
I was thinking about that one.
It was a good match, and I really think it was the fire under Becky's butt for the Royal Rumble. If I don't know if that was like the right phrase to use, but I feel like it makes sense because that started her feud with Asuka, and then they had that amazing match at the Royal Rumble, and then
yeah.
Number 2, I have CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy, SummerSlam 2009.
Yes.
Good one.
Very good. Very nice. And number 1, I have the triple threat of Edge and Christian, the Hardy Boys, and the Dudleys at WrestleMania 17.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and go. I have 2 honorable mentions. One of them is WLC.
Oh, yes.
And the other one is the triangle ladder match at Mania 2000 because it's not a TLC match, it's a ladder match, but they use tables and chairs, so it's basically a TLC match, but it's not. I would put it up there if it was a TLC match, but whatever. I really like that match. Number 3 is Punk versus Hardy at SummerSlam 09.
Yes.
Number 2 is Edge versus Taker at One Night Stand 2008.
That's a good one.
And then number 1 is TLC 2 at Mania X7.
Amazing.
Daniel and or Jabroni.
All right, I'll just go. So honorable mention: The Miz defeating Jerry Lawler, because I was 10 years old, really, really hating wrestling, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like I don't know why I continued watching it for 11 years after, but like I hated wrestling at that point at 10
That
years
was the
old.
reason I wanted to put the triangle ladder match, because that was one of the first matches I watched. Like an older one was that match, because I had like a Jeff Hardy DVD or some shit, and that was on it. So
Um, 3 would be the I'd put the SummerSlam '09 one, because that's another one. I had the SummerSlam DVD, and that was always one that I'd fast forward to, is that match. And or no, wait. Yeah, yeah, that one. Yeah. And then 2, I would pick yeah, was that the '09 One Night Stand shop? Which one was that?
08.
Oh wait, yeah, that one I really loved. That one was awesome, especially the Taker
I
bump,
love
the table
yeah,
bump. Like, oh,
love that spot.
love that. Number 1, Cena and Edge at Unforgiven '06.
Oof.
Oh
That
yeah.
was a great fucking. I've really loved that match. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to watch '06 besides '05, was to get to that match and that feud, because I remember really liking that feud. Who knows how it is now, but yeah, that's a really good match.
I forgot about that.
Another good table bump as well with
See,
Edge.
I was gonna do like a joke list. I was gonna, oh, number 3 is WLC, number 2 is WLC, and number 1, oh, it's WLC.
You
But
can
like
really
the
tell
issue
how
is,
much this.
you've made me realize that there are some okay TLC matches.
What do you think there weren't any?
No, I know they're all pretty good, but I have no energy left. So well, fuck,
Another shout out to the other Hardys, Edge, Christian, Dudley at SummerSlam 2000.
my number 3 is what do I want to say? Yeah, that
We
CM Punk Jeff Hardy one. All right. No,
You don't have to do it if you don't want to, Dan.
chop at it.
do the bit.
Hey,
You do your bit.
you can say that.
My number 2 is the triple threat tag team one at WrestleMania X7.
Yes.
And then my number 1 is the John Cena versus Edge match, for reasons I have mentioned many times on this show and prior episodes.
Yeah.
So go
Good.
watch those if you would like more input on those.
Yes. I almost
Well,
forgot, actually. I have to read. Lana told me to read her quote in the news for the Freddie Prinze thing.
Oh, I was high when I said that.
Yeah. All right, here's the quote. First, I did not know fucking Fred from Scooby-Doo was a wrestling fan. Second, he was a writer for the Fed, question marks. What? Third, he compares Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth to Karrion Kross and Scarlett. Fourth, he wants Karrion Kross and Keith Lee on his brand, question mark, comma, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Yeah.
I am excited for the first CT with the Freddie Prinze territory review.
I mean, the report was like he wanted to make it like get it on TV. So
okay, you made me sit through ranked. So
it was 5 minutes.
you're getting 4 days of this day on wrestling.
What?
Uh,
That's more for you to edit.
yeah.
Transition.
On December 3rd in 1991, WWE's This Tuesday in Texas took place from the Freeman Coliseum in San Antonio,
That's a
Texas.
shitty fucking event name.
The rare midweek pay-per-view came just days after Survivor Series and was headlined by Hulk Hogan winning back the WWF Championship that he had lost days earlier to The Undertaker. Due to both matches ending under a cloud of shenanigans, the title was vacated a week later. This was the last midweek pay-per-view run by WWE until Taboo Tuesday in 2004.
Bring that and Cyberbug and have them within 3 days of each other.
Yeah. In 2000, ECW ran their penultimate pay-per-view, Massacre on 34th Street from the Hammerstein Ballroom in Manhattan, New York.
2000 ECW is some of the weirdest shit you'll ever watch.
Yeah. 2006 at the James Brown Arena in Augusta, Georgia. This was what was thought by many to be the worst pay-per-view in WWE history. Of course, this was ECW December to Dismember. The match had only two matches. The show had only 2 matches advertised in advance and suffered the lowest pre-network buy rate of any WWE pay-per-view with only 90,000 buys. The main event saw Bobby Lashley win the ECW title in an Extreme Elimination Chamber match where he defeated the Big Show, who was champion, Rob Van Dam, Test, Hardcore Holly, and CM Punk.
Great event.
And then 2013 at an Impact taping in Orlando, Florida, Nick Aldis. Aldis? I'm going Aldis.
Aldous.
Defeated Jeff Hardy to win the TNA World Championship in, now wait for it, a Dixieland match. Oh.
Okay, so real quick, I just went to the December to Dismember wiki, right? And all this time, I thought that was just like a shit name WWE came up with, like, because I know ECW had like November to Remember.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that ECW actually ran a show called December to Dismember in '95.
Oh yeah, no, it was a show before that.
Yeah, I thought they just made
just they ran this one and it sucked.
Yeah.
Notable wrestling personalities born on December 3rd would be Super Crazy.
Yeah, there's ECW.
Wolfgang. And Jake Hager.
Huh?
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 How perfect is that?
The tagline to December to Dismember was, "You better watch out."
Oh, wow.
Mm.
90,000 people weren't watching it. December 4th, in 1991, after winning the WWF Championship from The Undertaker, that this Tuesday in Texas, Hulk Hogan was stripped of the title by on-screen president Jack Tunney, and the belt will be awarded to the winner of the 1992 Royal Rumble, which was Ric Flair. In 2000, on a Monday Night Raw in East Rutherford, New Jersey, William Regal won the WWF European Championship from Crash Holly.
Good.
In 2001, Vince McMahon's Kiss My Ass Club is unofficially closed when McMahon is forced by The Rock to kiss Rikishi's ass on SmackDown.
Oh.
Ugh.
Bring it back.
No.
2006, the
Shane.
day after December to Dismember, Paul Heyman left his position in WWE.
Just looking at the card for this, Taz was on commentary and Justin Roberts was ring announcing.
Huh. We have two ones for 2009. One of them sad, and one of them, yeah. So we'll go with the sad one first. In 2009, Umaga passed away from heart failure.
Ooh.
He was just 36. And then also in 2009, WWE taped Tribute to the Troops in Baghdad, Iraq.
Yeah, going back to Umaga real quick. When he was in 3 Minute Warning as Jamal, whenever I go back and see them, because I know Rosie is Roman's like brother or whatever, they look like scarily alike. I didn't realize they look so similar.
Yeah.
So I watched like a 3 Minute Warning clip. I was like, why the fuck is Roman out there? What the fuck? Like I just didn't realize they looked that similar.
In the main event of Tribute to the Troops, John Cena defeated Chris Jericho to retain his WWE Championship. 2013, this one's for you, Jabroni. The Hart Family Mansion in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, is named a heritage site by Calgary Mayor Naheed Nancy.
Let's go! One of the only reasons I'll go to Calgary.
Yeah. And then fitting for the segment I just had to sit through. In 2016, WWE SmackDown brand presented TLC from the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. And the main event saw AJ Styles successfully defend the WWE Championship against Dean Ambrose in a TLC match.
was the
Two
match where he
titles
had a hole
changed
in his
hands on
back.
the card. Alexa Bliss won a tables match for the SmackDown Women's Championship against Becky Lynch.
It was so stupid.
And Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton became the second SmackDown Tag Team Champions, defeating Keith Slater and Rhino. Oof.
Damn! SmackDown Live. Wow.
And then 2018
an
at
era.
Fort Hood, Texas, WWE taped Tribute to the Troops again. In the main event, AJ Styles and Seth Rollins defeated Daniel Bryan and Dean Ambrose as a tag team.
Survivor Series, AEW versus WWE.
Yeah. 2020, SmackDown opened with a 10-bell salute to the late Pat Patterson. And then there was also a 6-man tag team tribute match where Daniel Bryan, Big E, and Rey Mysterio defeated Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, and Shinsuke Nakamura.
This is the heel team was happy he died.
Yeah. They were all former Intercontinental Champions, and the original belt was on display at ringside. We'll do December 5th.
Oh, goody.
2004, Macho Man Randy Savage wrestled his first and only match for TNA, the Turning Point pay-per-view.
I think
Sadly, it would also be his final ever professional wrestling match.
I think
6-man tag
wrestled
team
is
match.
a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, Savage teamed with Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles to face Jeff Jarrett. Oh, sorry, JEFF, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash. Elsewhere on the card, Team Canada, Eric Young and Bobby Roode defeated 3 Live Crew, Ron Killings, and BG James.
What a match.
Now, in 2005, Eric Bischoff's reign as the general manager of Raw came to an end after 3.5 years in the position. A mock trial by Vince McMahon ended with John Cena dumping Bischoff in the back of a garbage truck to mark his farewell time as a full character in WWE.
Oh, I can't wait to get there.
Apologies for the spoilers there.
Oh, no worries.
we've
Dre
got
spoiled the ladder match for me anyway.
we've got 3 TNA the ones in a row, so watch out here. In 2009, TNA announced that Hulk Hogan would debut for the company. In 2010, on the same night, the Impact would move from its Thursday night slot to go head-to-head with Monday Night Raw. Holy!
Good idea.
Yeah, that was a smart one, wasn't it? In 2010, TNA Final Resolution took place at the Impact Zone in Orlando, Florida. One title change occurred on the night when Douglas Williams defeated AJ Styles to win the TNA television title. Also on the card, Generation Me, also known as the Young Bucks, took on Motor City Machine Guns.
It's Max and Jeremy Buck.
And today is Max's birthday. And we're going to win the X Division title in this Ultimate X.
2013 at an Impact taping, Magnus defeated AJ Styles in a unification match to become
Nick Aldis.
Yeah, is it?
Yes.
It is too. I thought.
Fuck.
To become
Where's
the undisputed
Mike Knox
TNA
at?
Heavyweight Championship. This would turn out to be AJ Styles' last match with the company after his 11-year run.
Good.
At the same taping, Chris Sabin won the TNA X Division title from Austin Aries.
I was actually watching TNA right about that time. It was one of the rare times I was watching TNA week to week.
Yeah.
Was 2013 because I remember that Sabin thing really well.
And then there's a little sad one to end on here. Jesus. 2018, the Dynamite Kid, Tom Billington, passed away on his birthday at his age of 60.
Damn.
The exact cause of death was never confirmed publicly.
Well, it's probably all that CTE.
Yeah. So of course, birthdays.
No, he's not.
Birthdays, of course, the Dynamite Kid and Larry Zbyszko.
Yep.
And December 6th.
Dude, Daniel, come on. Daniel, you were complaining about us doing ranked, and you spent the last 15.
Hold on, there's a lot on this one.
Like, come on, man.
Good night. Yeah, I will do.
Yeah, I forgot it's nighttime over there.
Yeah, I would have Googled what time.
I was like, why the fuck are you saying good night? It's 4 in the afternoon.
All right. 1998, Chris Candido and Lance Storm win a 3-way dance over ECW Tag Team Champions Doug Furness and Phil LaFawn, as well as Axel Rotten and Balls Mahoney. Also in 1998, WWF Capital Carnage, a UK-only pay-per-view, took place at the London Arena in London, England.
Fuck the UK.
The main event was a fatal four-way match pitting Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker,
Cobra.
Kane, and Mankind.
All
Austin
job.
took the win with an assist from the special enforcer, actor, and former footballer Vinnie Jones.
Yeah.
I'm a dude.
Fucking
Uh,
best ever do it, Vinny, my boy.
In 1999, Jushin Thunder Liger defeated Psychosis for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship on WCW Monday Nitro.
Epic.
Rap battles of history.
Yeah. 2002, the short-lived Wrestling All-Stars promotion held an event, The Retribution, from the Scottish Event Exhibition and Conference Centre in they held it at the SECC in Glasgow. The main event saw Lex Luger win the vacant WWA World Heavyweight Championship in a match with Sting. The match aired on pay-per-view in the USA, but not until February 2003.
Yeah, I watched a video, a Wrestling with Regret video about it, and it's the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, 2004, Lita defeated Trish Stratus for the Women's Championship. It was the last time a women's match took the main event spot on Raw until 2016.
Yeah.
In 2008, Dennis Rodman is declared the winner of Hulk Hogan's Celebrity Championship Wrestling Series.
I was gonna bring up Rodman because there was another Australian promotion right when WCW ended, like World Wrestling All Stars. It's called iGeneration Wrestling, and they did Dennis Rodman versus Kurt Hennig.
Oh, Jesus.
I think Rodman won too.
And then 2010, Santino Marella and Vladimir Kozlov won the WWE Tag Team Championships on a Raw in Louisville, Kentucky.
God,
The win came in a fatal four-way match featuring the Usos, Heath Slater, and Justin Gabriel, and Mark Henry and Yoshitatsu.
See, they were the tag champs when I started watching Santino and Kozlov, and then Kozlov left the company like a few months after, and I didn't know where he went because they wrote him off with like an injury, and I thought he was just injured forever.
Yeah.
I was like, where the fuck is Kozlov at? And then he just never came back.
So we have two remaining on this. Now we have a 2014 and a 2020. So I'm going to do 2020 first. NXT War Games took place at the Capitol Wrestling Center. In the show's namesake matches, Team Candice defeated Team Shotzi, and the Undisputed Era picked up a victory over Pat McAfee's team, which included Danny Burch, Oni Lorcan, and Pete Dunne.
Pat McAfee. God, I was watching this, and it's so funny because after like the second table he brought up from the ring, he's gassed. Like you could just hear his breathing.
Yeah.
And like, it's great. Pat McAfee's he sucks. I don't like him on commentary anymore, but besides that, I do like him. But
And then our remaining piece of news here in 2014, the UFC announced that they have signed former WWE superstar CM Punk to a 2-fight contract.
Wow.
He went on to lose both fights.
Let's fucking go.
Shout out Mickey Gall. CM Punk.
Well, this was fun,
so
guys.
that was the Cobra podcast. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey, hold on. December 7th. Oh.
No.
Hey, there's some good ones here. Some real good ones. Yeah, all right. We're doing one more day. Yeah, 1996, ECW Holiday Hell took place at the ECW Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The ECW World Heavyweight Championship changed hands on the show when Raven defeated the Sandman in a barbed wire massacre match.
Why couldn't they bring that back instead of December to Dismember? Holiday
Exactly.
Hell.
Yeah, in 1997, WWE Degeneration X in Your House took place at the Springfield Civic Center in Springfield, Massachusetts. And this was the first pay-per-view since the infamous Montreal Screwjob. The main event, Ken Shamrock defeated WWE Champion Shawn Michaels by disqualification. The DQ finish came about when Owen Hart returned to the company to attack Michaels to gain revenge for his treatment of his brother Brett. And then the opening match of the night, Taka Michinoku defeated Brian Christopher in the final of the tournament to crown a new WWF lightweight champion. In 1999, at a taping of WCW Thunder in Madison, Wisconsin, Bret Hart and Goldberg defeated Creative Control to win the WCW Tag Team Championship. and yeah, man. 2007 WWE taped Tribute to the Troops. And again in Iraq, the show aired instead of a regular episode of Raw on Christmas Eve. The main event saw D-Generation X defeat Umaga and Mr. Kennedy. 2008 TNA presented the Final Resolution pay-per-view from Orlando, Florida. The main event saw the Main Event Mafia defeat the Frontline. As a result, Sting retained the TNA World Heavyweight Championship earlier in the night. Eric Young defeat Sheikh Abdul Bashir to win the TNA X Division Championship. 2010 at TNA taping, Jay Lethal defeated Robbie E to win the TNA X Division Championship. 2014, Alberto El Patron defeated El Texano Jr. to win the AAA Mega Championship at AAA War of the Titans. And then also in 2014, Ring of Honor Final Battle took place in New York City. In the main event, Jay Briscoe retained the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship and World Championship, in a fight without honor against Adam Cole. Jay Lethal also retained the Ring of Honor World Television title against Matt Sydal, and Red Dragon successfully defended the tag team titles against Time Splitters. Notable wrestling birthdays: Ravishing Rick Rude, Sonny, ACH, and John Moxley. So that was our list of dreadful things. This certainly was an episode that happened. Much to my chagrin. Yeah, I need to go to bed now. But
this was fun.
That certainly was something.
I like how I've
I
talked
did
to you
with my Friday evening.
I like how I've talked to you when you woke up and when you're going to bed.
I know. You're bookending my evening. Christ, you poor thing.
I need to take a nap, so I will go do that.
There's no outro. Stay kind.
Stay kind, everyone. We'll catch you in the next one. Salute the flag, all the good stuff.
Shout out.
Stay black.
Stay black.
Fuck.
Black power.
Toledo. Fuck Toledo.
Fuck Toledo.
Agreed.
Yeah, I was hoping I left and came back, and I was hoping you'd still be talking about this day in wrestling when I came back.
No, it's
y'all about to find God.
Make you an instant preacher. You should have never let Cena spit with Wiz Khalifa. We all day fam, hotter than a sauna. I'm not from Shy City, but I'm coming on your corner.
What?
You're what?
Okay,
the real one.
Can you make Craig leave so I can say that thing?
You really want there to be no proof, huh?